All right, everybody, welcome to the Casual Fighter Beginners Tournament 8th edition. I actually got the name right, correct? Finally on it correct. But yeah, I am joined here with Hei-Yu and Mr. Mostafles. What's going on, guys?
Yo,
Hey, yeah, so glad to be back. It's been a minute, but the prodigal son has returned, and I am super happy to be commentating another one of these wonderful tournaments that, again, I think is so important in the ecosystem of the fighting game community. Um, I think, more incentives like this where you get people of like a similar skill level, especially in like the beginner levels, when you get them amongst their peers, not somebody that's been going to tournaments for 20 years and is going to blow them out, it helps establish their courage, helps establish their confidence. And people need that to want to keep coming back and competing. So as I've told you before, JB, I think what you're doing here is great, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of it.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. Well, yeah, well, fellas, the floor is yours. We got a great top 8. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and pop it onto the top 8 bracket. As of right now,
Yeah.
we got Ohio Issues versus AO Perk TTP coming up. That'll be our
hmm
first match going. But yeah, man, you guys take it away.
hit me with a CFN invite. I'm not in yet.
Oh, absolutely, we'll do.
It's been a little bit of a wishy-washy morning trying to get things sorted out, technically speaking, but
Yeah,
we are
indeed.
getting there slowly but surely. And again, we do have the top 8 graphic up on the screen. We've got Ohio-ishness versus AO Perp. We've got Shno Sound versus J Rock. And then in losers, we've got Famish 971 versus J Hachi. And Sushi, unfortunately, was a no-show if I remember correctly, right? So Meatwad moved on.
Mm-hmm.
All in the graphic I think is goofed. It shows that Sushi won 1-0, but that's fine. It's no big deal.
Oh,
We know that Meatwad is in.
it's -1 actually. They
Yeah.
show
Oh,
they show,
gotcha.
yeah, they show -1 as a DQ for some reason.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah, nevertheless, that
unfortunate.
is.
Yeah, Sushi ended up reaching out to me earlier and it was, just
Oh,
to let me know, like, crap, I didn't have this the right time. I was like, oh, it's fine.
gotcha.
We're able to
Yeah.
get it in on the next one.
hmm And again, as a reminder to everybody, Sushi will not be missing out on any of their money. This tournament is free to enter, and JB is kind enough to put up $100 of his own money for the prize. And we also have a Matcherino link that you guys can hit up to actually add to the prize pool yourselves.
Definitely do that.
Absolutely.
Use all of the promo codes, all of your
Yes.
social medias. They all use different things. They can all rock different codes. Use them, all of them. Facebook, Twitter, Discord.
hmm
Putting in all that cash.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And just FYI, hey you, did I send you the invite? Did you
No,
get
yeah,
the
it's
invite?
hey. No, I haven't got it yet. HEI-YU.
Oh, got you. There we go.
And we are coming off of the eve of CPT Japan 2 last night.
Yes.
That was a super exciting top 8 to watch. Weirdly enough, though, there were definitely a bunch of familiar names, but namely missing Daigo and Tokido both in top 8, which is like a surprise. No Nemo in top 8. We did see Sako, who is one of the founding fathers of the Japanese FGC and has been at the top of his game for the past 20 years, it seems. But ultimately, Higuchi did take it, a young rising star Guile player, uh, and so he will be securing his spot in Capcom Cup later on this year. And we've still got more CPT events to go. I'm excited to see the rest of them. But I think we do have our players in the lobby now. Yeah, it looks like Ohio-ishness versus AO Perp.
I am really excited to watch Ohio Ishness play again.
Yeah.
Not the last time. It was the time before that when I commentated this Rookie to Gold. Ohio Ishness put in the cleanest of work as an
Oh
Alex
yeah.
player. Oh my god, it was so much fun to watch. I remember the Coupon TV, I think it was, versus Ohio Ishness. That was the most hypest fight of that tournament. Oh, it
Who
was
did
just
uh who did Coupon play?
Zangief.
Oh man, yeah, so a big
Coupon was
grappler match.
Zangief.
Oh damn. That'd be very good to watch.
Coupon, his trademark hop, skip, and jump just forward towards Ohio Ishness with a command grab in between. Oh my god. So much fun to watch.
I'm excited. Yeah, Alex has been properly buffed over the past couple seasons, and I think really sits in a strong spot as a grappler. He's, I guess, kind of a hybrid grappler, right? But always with the threatening potential of being able to just steal around and maybe 2 wrong guesses. So his more solid foundation makes him a much more real character, and so we get to see more Alex than we normally would. It's exciting. He's a fun character to watch.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, my little brother plays Alex.
Oh, yeah?
I walk into his room, I see him playing Alex. It's always a fun time, you know. And he's around the same skill level as a Hei-Yu, so.
Okay, nice.
Oh, here we go. We got standing medium kick to block whatever was incoming there. Oh, missed anti-air.
Yeah, and you got to be careful too. With Alex, you get this itch to try and throw out those big preemptive buttons so that you can get the crush counter, you can get the big damage, you can get the Twitter clips, but they're so slow and recover so slow. Against a character like Ibuki, you have to be careful about how you're going to throw those out.
Oh, here we go. We got the first crush counter, just as you were saying. Here we go. The mix of the lariats. The hop jump miss.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, they are both playing at 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Going in for the hop kick, but did not land for AO Perp. Now he's able to back off a little bit. No using, has all of his kunai stacked. That was absolutely supposed to be a kunai attempt in the air, but it didn't come out.
Definitely. Here we go. We've got the Alex mix up here. The lariat did hit, but nothing came from it. The throw. Oh, bad situation.
Okay. Man, this is super tense. Any hit could potentially seal it for either person. Okay, goes in with the plus frame. Well, I cannot believe he teched that throw. And he's trying to sneak in and steal this round, but Hei-Yu is not letting him have it.
Hei-Yu does have full bar of meter. He can get a chip kill. And the tech throw again with the standing meter. Get to close the round. Let's go.
There it is. What a tense moment right there, right at the end, and he's kept his composure. He closed it out with that stand medium kick, just like you said, Hei-Yu, and he takes the first round. Hei-Yu is already putting on a show.
Oh, the DP for the really bad situation. Oh, missed throw tech. Okay.
All right, backing off here. And now we are seeing that AO Perp is starting to throw more of those kunai, but not finding the right range. They're getting that big crush counter, and all the V gauge built up for Hei-Yu already. He has that Twitter clip ready and loaded to fire off at the hip.
Oh, it's V trigger one. It is the Twitter clip V trigger. Oh my god, he blocked it.
Nice.
He blocked it. The brilliant situation.
Oh
Miss.
He dropped his follow-up combo, and now you see AO Perp using this opportunity to go in, apply the offensive pressure, and there's a smart V reversal from Hei-Yu. Get off me, I need some space.
Oh, here we go again. The cross up, that was so impressive on Hei-Yu's part. The counter hit.
Yes.
Punch.
He was not respecting the block frames after the lariat, super plus. It seemed like for the longest time, Capcom, if they didn't give Alex any meaningful buffs, they did consistently, for whatever reason, keep buffing lariat. So if there's anything you need to know about fighting Alex as a character, you don't press anything after lariat. You respect that button, and AO Perp just didn't give a shit.
He didn't care. He didn't understand the Alex lariat situation, which is so strong. So strong.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Crush counter into the target combo. Very nice. Delay tech. Standing medium kick. Here we go.
All right. Push back towards his respective corner, but fighting back is Hei-Yu. And another throw tech. The way that both of these players, you can tell that actually this is an interesting point of observation. Both these players are around a very similar skill level because they have the same ideas on offense, and that's why they're seeing so many consistent techs across the board, whether it's for AO Perp or Hei-Yu. It's really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of one of these things that I really love about these same elo matchups. Like compared to an ultra grandmaster player, for example, you get a lot more situations that the average player wouldn't see ever.
Yes,
including throw techs, or people take the throwing, or just poor situations for them, or even their overhead. Right. Another observation I've noticed is that Hei-Yu has blocked every single overhead that we've used.
Yeah, absolutely every single one. And man, already we are this is an opportunity. Oh my god, he gets scooped on Wake Up. It could have been Wake Up critical art. He could have chipped, but no such luck. And ultimately, Hei-Yu is looking to go up 2-0 here.
Round Crush got into critical art, and it didn't connect. Oh!
I think he meant to do uppercut afterwards and just got the wrong input.
Yeah. Here we go, nice anti-air.
Oof, I'm trying to day in that. Yep, put him into the corner, throwing out the and again blocking those overheads every single time.
It's so impressive. Even I get hit by overheads
Sure.
destroyed at the time. Like,
Okay, good. Okay, one hit away. Anything will do it, and the lariat on wake up. Super, super meaty. Cannot press there. And I have to wonder, maybe some of what we're seeing where, you know, he's getting clipped on wake up, he's, you know, maybe pressing at the wrong time and getting counter hit when he has meter. I have to wonder if maybe there's a bit of an execution lapse there where he's not getting EX uppercut like he wants. I'm not sure, but we have seen a lot of crush counters, a lot of counter hit situations, and ultimately it is working out in Ohio-ishness, that's hard to say, Ohio-ishness's favor more often than not.
definitely. I think not only might it be an execution error for the uppercuts, but I think it's a fear. It's a fear of the Alex command grab, the power bomb.
Yes.
That is horrifying to deal
Yes.
with when you are in a situation, especially in the corner, where Alex can just power bomb you. It's putting the fear of God inside.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Indeed.
he hits like a truck. Also,
So
we were just going back to the lobby, right? Because it's
Yeah.
first to 3, correct?
yeah, it's first to 3. I guess they're going back to the lobby. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to go ahead and bounce right out of the lobby really quick. So Hei-Yu, if you can invite me right back to it, if it's possible. Hopefully it doesn't close just because the battle lounge person, blah blah blah, whatever that does.
Yeah.
But just invite me back to it because I'm going to adjust some graphical issues here really quick, and we're able to get that taken care of. So just give me one quick second. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, we got a lot of different things going on today. I just wanted to go ahead and mention while I do this. Speaking of Comeback Kid and the tournaments that he had for Metro City Brawl, he actually has another tournament happening for Guilty Gear happening later on today. So make sure you guys go
nice.
check that out. And of course, you know, Street Fighter League, they're at Soul Mine League, they're it's happening to have all their stuff happening for Street Fighter at the moment. So definitely,
Yes.
and I got the invite. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, everything seems to be going well with those. And shout outs to Regis, man. He just had a birthday, man. So
Yeah, he sure did. Big happy 36 to Regis, one of the hardest working and most beloved men in the FGC. He is a pillar of, actually I would say like the pillar of the European FGC, especially during the times of COVID. You know, we couldn't go to offline events, and Salt Mine League absolutely took up the mantle and provided some of the best Street Fighter action you would see week in and week out for the better part of 2 years now.
alright, and yep, players can go ahead and get everything together. And I kind of wanted to make sure they pick a training stage, and they weren't able to do that.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to you guys.
Awesome. So, as we've seen with Ohio-ishness blocking every single overhead, because they're same idea on offense, it's exactly like you
Yes.
said. Because they're on the same skill level, their offense is almost exactly the same, teching the throws, blocking the overheads. I haven't seen many punishers on those overheads, though.
Well, so that's the thing. Ibuki's overhead compared to literally every other overhead in the cast is safe on block. It's only -2. Yeah, it's cheap. Why does she have that?
Especially because like if you hit that overhead, you get a combo.
Yes, people have been crying about it since season 2. I don't know why she gets to keep it. But yeah, so unless you are Zangief for Akuma or Kage, you don't get to punish that move on block. But that being said, you do get to take your turn back, and there has been moments of that from Ohio-ishness.
Oh, yeah.
But ultimately, you know, he's on the winning end of this. He's up 2-0 in this first to 3 set. So I think whatever formula he's got going on is working.
Definitely, definitely. One thing I've noticed with Ohio-ishness when the last time he played in tournament is that he really knows when to pick his moments of offense and defense. So right now, he did go in a little bit too hand there, but that's alright. But now, he still has the life lead. He's going to play a bit more aggressive and choose his moments just like that. Let's go!
Yes. Oh man, and this isn't. Oh, it is gonna kill. Man, Alex's SPD hurts. He hits like a truck, and Ibuki is a tiny girl. She cannot take that. So just like that, Ohio-ishness looking to take this set 3-0. And mind you, this is on winner's side, so AO Perp will just go down to losers and have another opportunity. But this is a convincing win for Ohio-ishness.
Perp can turn it around now, which might be the case. I mean, AO Perp with the throw, very nice. Oh, it's just the offense again. Let's go. Nice uppercut.
Yeah, I like that uppercut. It wasn't EX though, which is a little interesting. Okay, jumps out of there, but not able to punish. And man, Ohio's just really going in here, chasing down with those stand roundhouses. Okay, and there is a punish. Look at this. Oh, yo, let's go. Oh my God. Man, don't press at the wrong time, AO Perp. You need that. That's it.
Headbutt. Grabbed that little girl and went bang. Oh, wow.
Man. Yeah, she's gonna need a trip to the ER after that one. Ohio-ishness taking it 3-0 in convincing fashion to move on in winner's side.
That's alright. Perp can make a loser's comeback.
Yes.
Who knows, it might end up being Ohio-ishness versus A-Perp again, and it completely turns the tables.
Yes. Really, really good stuff from him there, showing why Alex is a much more real character now. And, you know, there is something that we didn't get the chance to touch on, and perhaps Ohio-ishness will be able to do a little lab work on this. So one of the changes most recently with Ibuki that actually kind of lowered her spot in the tier list is that after her activation into V-Trigger 2, it is -4 now. So it is actually punishable by lights. And Alex has that, whether it's stand jab or stand light kick, he does have a 4-frame button that you can cancel into, you know, elbow slash, you can cancel into the chop. Whatever it is, you can get a real punish on it. So that's something I would like to see Ohio-ishness add to his arsenal. But nevertheless, he had the right idea. He understood when to go in. He understood when to kind of take his turn back in neutral and get some big punishes, and ultimately he was the one who came out on top in a big way.
Definitely. But we do have to give it a lot of props to Alperp too. Alperp with a bunch of mix-ups and the optimal punishes.
That was so sick. It was so sick.
V-Trigger 2.
Yes.
Sees the jump. Alex comes swooshing in. Going swoosh right in. Ibuki tossing the shuriken. Hitting everything, maximum damage. Oh, that was so spicy.
It was honestly impressive. It made me think of watching like Shien during CPT. It was Shien or Fujimura, you know. It was just knowing how to squeeze all of the damage out of your option when you are trying to deny them that jump in attempt. And it's good that he had that on deck. Just need to make a little more of an adjustment in neutral for his Ibuki, and maybe work on the execution a little bit for some of those EX uppercuts on Wake Up. But still played very, very well. Just has some stuff that he can go back and watch and learn from.
Definitely. Next?
Yeah, who do we have coming up next, JB?
JDZ, J-Rock and Shino Sound.
Okay. J-Rock and Shino Sound. So who do these people play?
So
if we know.
J-Rock plays Bison. He's a new player that come through. But again, No Sound plays the entire roster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that before the broadcast started. Okay, so the entire character. I wonder if he would go for a strict counter pick, or perhaps just go with a favorite or whatever. But Bison is a very strong character. Basically since like season 2 has consistently been in that top 10 spot. We see people like Dogra, Problem X, Tampa Bison, whomever it is. We see people putting in work with that character, very, very strong, and that hasn't changed now. I wonder who Shino Sound is going to pick. He says he's gonna counter pick. Wonder who he considers a counter pick for Bison.
See, the thing is, with a lot of zoners, Bison can just go straight through the zoners. I mean, we've got Guile, Menard, Poison. He can just dash right through Guile for Sonic Boom. He can rush down Poison before she can get any of his zoning tools.
Yes.
I don't know how the Menard play goes.
I think Menat can actually do okay against Bison, but I still don't know that it would actually be a hard counter pick. Personally, I think Chun does well against Bison. I think Akuma does pretty okay against Bison. Laura does very well against Bison. But yeah, we'll see what No Sound feels comfortable with. And we do have the competitors in here.
Here we go. Spectating will now begin.
And I just want to again say thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. We are very, very appreciative to have you guys in here week in and week out to enjoy this great tournament that JB puts on to help out the kind of fledgling community for Street Fighter V. You know, the people who are trying to get better want to make a concerted effort to get that tournament experience so they can maybe feel a little more comfortable competing in bigger online events like NLDC or Wednesday Night Fights, or going to offline events now that things are getting a little more back to normal. But nevertheless, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it so much.
And use the Metrino codes.
Yes, and use the Metrino codes, please. We've got codes to use up.
Here we go. We've got Akuma versus Bison. Sure, No Sound.
Okay.
Coming at it again, picking a completely different character every single match. Oh, here we go. Using nostalgia Akuma too.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, it looks good. Alright, and it is V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 1, which I do think is the better option against Bison. That gives you the chance to interrupt some pressure with the V-Skill parry, just like that.
Just like that. And I do feel as though V-Trigger 1 activation will really hurt Bison when the V-Trigger activation comes in with those air Hadoukens. Really
Exactly. And not only that, right, but then you get the guaranteed access to the hard knockdown with the uppercut, and that's where Bison struggles. Wait, oh my god! Did you see the hitbox? I'm an Akuma player and I can't believe it. That was insane.
Wow, okay. The parry is just that good, apparently.
Okay, there's the activation. Okay, caught him and just out of range. Or I wonder if maybe that was a misstep. Oh, a little early and is getting punished for trouble anyways, but doesn't have the proper punish and mashes out the uppercut, and that is going to be all she wrote. JDZ, after a scramble situation, takes the first round.
I really like that. I really like that from JDZ. Oh, the delayed parry? Okay, that was understandable.
Okay, he did miss a punish opportunity there. He had the light scissor kick that is -3, but no punish from No Sound, and does clip him on the back end, but man, he cannot take this. Akuma doesn't have the health. You have to be careful in neutral. You gotta do stand jab.
Especially against Bison, they can deal a lot of damage off of like a
Yes. Oh man, going for a lot of these demon flips. Little errant in neutral here, but you know, it is working out in his favor. And one of the most important parts, oh man, this hurts. Oh no, he dropped the combo.
But he's got massive pressure. Oh, the cross up.
Yes, he got clipped on the back foot. Okay, going in, he still has a little bit of V-Trigger left. Oh man, really going crazy with these demon flips.
Nice block. That is blocked.
Yes. Man, this is so tense. Oh man, throwing out the window. Oh my gosh, and the EX slide catches him on the other side. I don't care if you go into the ethereal plane. Once you come back, you are getting clipped by this, and we are tied up at 1 round apiece.
Oh, really interesting. Nice crush counter from Bison. That's a lot of the damage. That's the damage I was talking about. Oh, nice EXDK.
Okay, yes, get off me. I'm not going to let you get all that pressure for free. You're going to have to earn it. And there he does a preemptive back heavy punch. You really have to pay attention when they're going to go for those Devil's Reverse.
There's that damage that Bison can deal off of just one little hit. Oh, poor Akuma with that low line.
And Bison wins.
Yeah, so far what we have seen is a bit of uncomfortableness in neutral, and that's something that Bison does, right? He handles the ground game so well that it makes it difficult to feel like you can play in your character's wheelhouse ranges. You know, you feel like you can't press crouch medium kick quite as easily. You feel like you can't press stand medium kick quite as easily. But you have to find those ranges to whip punish, because they did add a lot of recovery to his heavy buttons. So you have to make your whip punishes count. But so far that hasn't been the case for No Sound.
I'm seeing a lot of DPs too, out of fear, due to the cross buttons, and it doesn't seem to be going well. Nice V-Trigger activation though, and a close situation.
Okay. Alright. There it is. No uppercut though. He could have gotten a follow-up. He did have juggle points. And when is this... Oh man, he tried again, but the V-skill parry did not play out in his favor. Went the wrong direction. And now JD's looking to go up 2 games in this other side of winner's bracket.
JDZ is making a lot of really good adjustments on the timing of his air-to-airs to avoid that parry.
I agree. Okay, getting clipped there, trying to backdash. Doesn't fall for the throw bait, and now just trying to fight his way out of the corner. Oh, and a big cross-up. This hurts.
Nice push counter, moving on to the other side optionally. I really like that.
Yes.
Oh, and then hit by the scissor kicks.
Okay, yep, jumps out of the throw attempt, and there a big crush counter. Oh no, he dropped the follow-up. Okay, blocks it out, and there does get a punish. That was minus. Man, oh, he puts himself back in the corner. He's not dead.
Situation. This is scary. The free frag!
And he just does it. My man has no fear. He knows. JDZ knows that no sound. That he, something that comes with playing the whole cast is you have so much more to keep track of in regards to set play situations. How are you going to manage your Oki when you have 50 characters to worry about? And so JDZ took advantage of that. He recognized that No Sound wasn't very confident in his meaty pressure, and so he's been pressing that 3-frame stand short over and over and over again, and it's paying dividends.
Now we've got the No Sound trademark of backing out and then picking a brand new character. I am anticipating that brand new character.
Yeah, who's it gonna be? I don't know. I don't know who he would feel comfortable with, especially if he plays, virtually everybody. I think Akuma is a fine pick, but clearly the comfort was not there. He was a little unfamiliar with some of the neutral scenarios as well as his Oki timing. So I don't know if he'll try to go for somebody that's maybe a little more scrambly, like can capitalize a little bit more in those neutral situations. I don't know.
I don't know who can come out in more scramble favor. I think Ibuki comes to mind, but that's just because I've seen No Sound play Ibuki before.
Okay. Rashid. Okay. I actually don't think this is a terrible pick. Rashid is very, a lot of people like to joke that he's a Marvel character with the way that he moves around the screen, the way that he gets to adjust his jump arcs, the way that he gets to kind of throw out neutrals with no recourse. So I have to wonder if that's going to be his approach. He's going to just try and go really crazy and catch JDZ off guard.
It seems to be that way. I mean, right now we've got an insane pressure from No Sound. With the jump pressure. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was
and I just noticed he's using V-Skill 2 as well, so he's really gonna go crazy. The air dashes, the fake outs, everything under the sun. It's gonna be hard for JD to keep track of how to anti-air.
Really tough. Oh, the damage is kind of real. Oh, so close to stun.
Okay, man, he is fighting for his life. Okay, there it is, the patented sweep. Okay, catch them this time. And he's getting a... Oh no! Had an execution. Oh, he goes in, but the Psycho Crusher is going to stop him in his tracks. JDZ looking at set point here to take this through. That would be our second to 3-0 of the day.
I feel like No Sound can make this comeback though.
It's definitely possible.
The air, the Bison air attacks, they're too much for No Sound.
Oh no, you can tell he's getting frustrated. Oh my gosh, and he just throws out the Eagle Spike willy-nilly, catches him on the back end of that teleport. Pushing to the corner. Okay, building up that gray damage here, going in, but giving him the opportunity to teleport out.
This is quite an insane scramble right now. Beautiful air though. And we've got the whirlwind pressure. He's just jumping around the stage. This is Magneto. What's going on?
Okay, there's that EX Devil's reverse though, and he does not have an answer for it. You can see JDZ has picked up on that, catches him out of the teleport. Okay, just like that, you see JDZ put him back in the corner. I love that V-shift break.
Now, no punish though. I don't think he can punish.
Not that one. Not that one. And that is gonna be the end of No Sound. He is gonna go down into the losers bracket, letting J-Rock move on in winners 3-0. He's looking good.
J-Rock definitely put in massive work. I love the adjustment during the Akuma matchup. The adjustment on the air attacks just
Yes.
delaying them ever so slightly, or causing a cross-up situation, knowing that Shino-san would try to use Akuma's parry, and during the Rashid matchup, I mean, he anticipated all the Eagle spikes, he was able to block some of them, Psycho Crusher through most of them. In the round previously to the final one, I mean, activation of EX Eagle Spike, JDZ, V-Trigger activate, Psycho Crusher, bang!
Yes. Yep. Stop it out of the sky. And something that I really want to commend J-Rock on, and this is something that it's hard even for intermediate to higher level players sometimes, but something that you touched on, Hei-Yu, his adaptation was noticeable. You could see the way that his strategy was evolving mid-match and from set to set, and that means that he's paying attention. And so that just is a telltale sign of a strong player, that they are noticing patterns, they're noticing habits, and they're adjusting how they play so they can keep winning and get around the strategy of their opponent. So really, really good stuff to him, and absolutely commendable for that. It shows that he is an aware player, and he is not, asleep at the wheel kind of autopiloting.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
So coming up next, we have Jay Hachi and who's the other one? Famished. So do we know, does Jay Hachi in fact play Dhalsim, or is that maybe a placeholder for a character he'd been screwing around with?
I think that's a placeholder for a character that he's been screwing around with a little bit, because I've definitely seen like a little bit of a cureness in there or something.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of interested in seeing, like, maybe we'll see like the brand new characters come out. Don't know yet.
Yeah. Okay. And then Famished, it looks like, is a Mika player, but that could also potentially be a placeholder.
Yeah, Famished has definitely been working on Mika. I think
Okay.
El Chicote and I have been kind of like influencing the young lad.
Nice. All right. Yeah, Mika's an exciting character to watch, and I am really interested to see if Jay Hachi uses Akira. That's a character that we have actually seen make waves in the two big tournaments recently. Well, actually, I guess the two tournaments that I'm thinking of, like Summer Jam, we saw Chris G make top 8 with Akira, and then we saw just last night Momochi make top 8 in CPT with Akira and Ken, but really putting in work with that Akira. But it looks like it's going to be Dhalsim versus Ken.
I do really like Famish's Ken. I remember him being in a returner. And
Okay.
Ken did put a lot of work on Coupon. I remember that one.
Gotcha.
So far, we've got really good Dhalsim aggression.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at his dive kicks. He was just going in over and over and over. He did have one screwed up execution error there, but he is just going ham because he's recognizing that Famish doesn't have an answer. He's just letting him get away with it, so why not?
Nice punish on the slide. Very nice.
A lot of damage. And now, traditionally, Dhalsim does do well against Shotas. He tends to beat them pretty convincingly, but I actually think in this game, Dhalsim loses to Ken. Ken, the way that the V system plays out, the way the priority system plays out, and the way that Ken does, damage in spades really helps him out, but it did not help him there. The wake-up critical art was more than enough to steal it, and Jay Hachi takes that first round.
Dhalsim's critical art is definitely a lot more scary on wake up compared to a lot of other critical arts. I mean, it establishes a threat on the screen, and you have to do something about it before even the animation goes off.
Yes. And there is actually an answer for it. So if you're in an Oki situation where you have enough frame advantage, you can actually throw the startup of his critical art. He's the only character in the game where that's the case. But if you're not on point with your meters, you're far enough away, it is a much scarier thing. Oh no, he drops his combo. Not like this. You do not want to give Ken the chance to come back. He is the robbery character incarnate.
Oh, here we go.
EX. Oh no.
No EX. What's going to be the wake-up situation? Nice throw tag and the stun.
Nice. That is going to be more than enough. And he gets to keep all of that meter to work with, whether he wants to use it for EX reversals or for a critical art combo. This means he's coming into this last round locked and loaded to really dish out the pain.
The real funny thing is, I love how Dalsim is advertised as a keep away character, but every single good Dalsim you see goes so far into aggression. It is unreal.
Yeah, the tools that they gave him to be a rushdown character in this game are legitimately terrifying. Okay, nice. I love that 3-piece.
Just
Right.
like,
Oh no! Alright, I like that V-shift break. Oh no, he drops it, and there is a big punish. Are we gonna see uppercut? And does that
And it
work?
connected.
Okay, it does, yes. Okay, that does in fact work. That means Famish is going to get the first round, or first game rather, excuse me. That was very back and forth.
Definitely. I really like Heihachi on aggression. That was
Yes.
really... some of the dive kicks did whiff, and Famish could have taken his turn. I noticed that Famish did start to take his turn after noticing the dive kick.
Yes.
But just the fear of the dive kick in general, most of the time, it's minus, you can put in a free frame, but I think Heihachi knows, gotta get it as low as possible.
Yes, yeah, you do need to make sure you try and hit it at their ankles. You know, it's gonna have varying frame advantage depending on where it hits. Oh, and now he's starting to mix in the slides. I like it. Oh my gosh, what a good target combo there with the stand forward, and now getting some space back, fighting past that midline, and now putting him in the corner. Something that Ken does so well. His corner carry is insane. Oh, that is negative. Yes. Oh no, he dropped the follow-up. You have to do heavy uppercut. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Famished. Up one. Holy crap. And almost full charged meter.
Oh my gosh, he is... Oh my... And a ton of damage. Already putting him into the corner. There's the overhead into the 3-frame Tatsu. Alright, and just like the stun is knocking at the door, he chases him down, but he drops the follow-up. That is punishable. He can kill here.
Can Famish land it? He lands
There it is. Yes. Super duper dead. More than enough damage. Famished goes up 2 games to nothing here over Heihachi. Heihachi has to make an adjustment here on defense. We saw that he was really, you know, kind of just traversing around the screen, applying pressure with those drills, but now he's starting to do them at poor angles where he's getting punished for it. And Dalsim is a low-life character with not great defensive options once he gets knocked down. So if you have to be on point with how you're going to place those drills, otherwise you're not going to have the life to back up the mistakes.
Definitely. Whereas Ken has a lot on defense. Ken can do a lot on defense compared to a lot of other characters. I mean, oh my god, just sure you can is it's the perfect stereotype. And I love these target combos. Famish seems to be landing them so much.
Oh my gosh, his offense right now is too much. If he has the right combo, he could kill, but nope, doesn't want to spend any of his meter, keeping it. And oh my gosh, all the V-shifts, he is terrified. Look at this, and the crouching fierce is gonna do it. Teleporting in place, getting caught right in his culo. Crouching fierce gives it to Famish, and now we are looking at tournament point. This is in loser's side, so if Heihachi cannot make a comeback, that is going to be all she wrote.
I love that decision on that crouching heavy punch early after the teleport, rather than risking it for a DP.
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better.
Oh, here we go. The scary Dalsim situation, and there's the stun.
Okay, is he gonna spend it all? Nice! Smart stuff. Gets to save a little bit of that meter, doesn't spend it all, and now he's breathing a little bit of life back into this attempt to make a comeback. Does Heihachi have what it takes to remain composed and bring this back in a reverse 3-0?
Here we go. We've got the drill pressure, and it's landing on all the angles. Oh!
Okay, he's got to hold that. That flame is coming. There's a nice little 3-piece, and he goes right into it. That stun is racking up. You've got to be careful. It's punishable.
Go for the fully charged meter. Oh, it's horrifying. Oh, it's scary. Nice throw tech.
We have not seen a single... He's dead. He's dead. That does work. Oh, no!
Oh, it didn't... The chip! Oh, let's go, Heihachi!
I can't believe we have not seen a single... we have not seen a single wake-up uppercut from Famish. He hasn't done it once. I don't know why.
Maybe he doesn't want to fit into the sure you can stereotype.
I mean,
I kind of respect, but you got to do what wins. You got to do the thing that wins.
Yeah, there's $100 on the line. This is this isn't just a for pride tournament. This is money that you get to win. You didn't have to spend anything to get in here, and you can get $100. So you have to think there has to be a little bit of urgency here to get a win. You know.
Like right now, he has the meter, there's the stun. Oh, this is going to be big damage on Dawson's part. Oh, gets the pressure, the throw situation. And it hit in the air. Oh.
All right, look at this. He is still going in. These slides are paying dividends. And finally gets caught low with the stand fierce. And now we are watching Heihachi slowly but surely make this comeback. He is showing that he has what it takes on offense. His defense is a little sketchy, but if he gets the momentum on offense, he can just run a train and realize that Famish doesn't have what it takes to make that stop.
The back throw is a weird situation. Missed dive kick. Oh, but it hit and get the counter hit. That's going to be a bit of damage. And Dawson back on offense. He's grabbed that momentum once more. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, he is not stopping, and that forward throw is gonna seal the deal. He's gonna be able to kill here as long as he doesn't drop this. There it is. And now we are tied at 2 games apiece. Famish has fallen asleep at the wheel and is just letting Heihachi run rampant.
Dawson wins.
Heihachi making the adjustments, the slight defensive adjustments to get out of that and start applying the momentum. And the throw pressure from Heihachi was so insane. Oh, it's causing just Famish so much grief.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell that when he's been put in the corner and knocked down against Dawson, he just has been out of answers. He hasn't had any way to really to try and get him off him. And the way that comes out is with uppercuts. You have to do it sometime.
Stun situation once more. Holy crap, Heihachi, we're doing the rush down Dawson. This ain't Street Fighter 4, dude. This is Street Fighter 5.
Oh man, and he gets caught low, pushed back into the fireball. And Heihachi is looking to take this in the reverse 3-0, 3 games straight. But man, Famish there going in, playing a little more offensive pressure, and now he's not going to go down quietly.
Oh, here we go. We got a bunch of Ken throw pressure tools. Oh, nice V-trigger activation. Overhead.
Okay, gets the back throw, and now this is where it could all go wrong. The 3-piece. He doesn't know what to do about this. Oh man, just out of range for a follow-up. He didn't know the right way to convert there. And
he converted it!
The juggle combo. Oh, I think he's dead.
He's so dead.
Yeah, he's super dead. Oh my gosh, he mashed out V-trigger. It wasn't even uppercut to V-trigger. He mashed out V-trigger, and it was a juggle situation. Got the follow-up juggle, and then closed it out with the super. And is this going to go down to the wire here? Look at this. It is last round in tournament point.
Oh my god, we've got the Dawson pressure. Still no uppercut, but it's okay. Oh, back into the corner. No, we've got the Dawson. Very nice.
Okay, yeah, that's a good chunk of damage there. Fighting himself out of the corner. Gets a forward throw, and now he is... Oh, that is a bad dive kick. Gotta be careful. And man, Famish is fighting his way back. That stun is racking up. He's gonna be able to close it out here. If he... Well, no, I don't know. Is he gonna have the right combo? Uppercut. Okay, into V-trigger. Okay, that hurts, but there's still a little bit. I think he's gonna get caught. He had to block it out. Oh my gosh. There is so much tension here. I love that. And he catches him. He actually stole it back. It looked like Famish was on the back foot. It looked like he was reeling into a loss. But he clambered back. He fought out of the corner. And he finally stole that back in a nail-biter of a match, 3-2.
What an amazing match from both players. Famished, running a train in the early game, only for Heihachi to come back, turning the whole tables around, forcing the Dawson aggression. Remember, Dawson isn't a keep-away character anymore. He's a pure rushdown. He's the Balrog of SF5. He's the, I don't know a good example. The Ken! Just another Ken.
Yeah, he exactly like you said, he really turned the tables and was able to snowball his offense in a way that Famish just didn't have an answer for. And even defensively, he didn't really have the answer. But what he found was once he could get his own offense going, the defense crumbled for Heihachi, and it was enough for him to sweep that back. I honestly did not expect Famish to win that. I thought for sure he was done. After losing 2 games straight in such convincing fashion, in such dominating fashion from Heihachi, it looked like he had it in the bag.
Yeah, but it was really nice to see.
What's up, JB?
Absolutely love that comeback. Since Famish just got done playing, we're gonna go ahead and run AO Perp and Meatwad next.
Okay. So AO Perp, we saw an Ibuki player, relatively strong. And do we know who Meatwad plays?
Yeah, Meatwad actually plays Akuma, so we are getting another Akuma,
okay.
but he also has a Zangief. It's an interesting kind of combo with a.
What a dynamic!
I know. I was like, wait, what? But I actually looked up everything when I was vetting the players, and I was like, Geef? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the best of both worlds, right? You've got the tank with Geef that has all the health in the world, and then you've got the glass cannon in Akuma, so I guess you get to kind of pick your poison.
Kind of like that poem with the 2 wolves inside of you. One's a grappler and one's a Shoto.
So while we have a little bit of downtime, guys, I just want to remind you again, go ahead and hit up the Matcherino. We do have codes to use up. You can add to this $100 base prize pool. Actually, real quick, how much money do we have in the Matcherino right now, JB?
We currently have 106.70.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, a little bit, but we still have codes to use up, so please go ahead and do that. You can use ! Matcherino in the chat to get a link to it. And then, if you guys don't know, Matcherino has actually changed recently. They have made their interaction a little more streamlined. So rather than having to memorize a specific code for each tournament, they just have a direct contribute button now that lets you use the code that way. So you can just go ahead and click that contribute button, and it will use up the code. It's a free 30 cents. All it costs you is maybe 15 seconds of your time. And that being said, I also want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're deciding to hang out with us, and that means more to us and the players and JB than you probably know. So if you're enjoying what you're watching, go ahead and give the channel a follow and a like, maybe even a sub. It is September, so you get a little bit of money off your sub. Helps JB out immensely. We would appreciate it, he would appreciate it, and you would appreciate it, as you would get to stay up to date on these great tournaments.
Absolutely, and man, make sure you guys go check out these our commentators, man. I got Hei-Yu and I got Mr. Mostafles here. Mr. Mostafles, I know you definitely stream on Twitch, and make sure you guys go check out his Twitch. I'll go ahead and get that information put into the chat in a second. Hei-Yu,
yeah.
I don't stream, but I will do soon. I'm currently waiting for a good game to stream and the perfect times to do so. But I will be streaming.
Yes.
And I will be making YouTube videos, hopefully soon.
Nice. That's great to hear.
All right, and we got our players in. They are ready to start.
All right, let's get right into it. And assuming here that I do think between his 2 characters, knowing what we know about Meatwad, Akuma and Zangief, I do think Akuma is the much better choice. Zangief gets eaten alive by Ibuki. She just gets to mix him all day. She gets to outrange him all day. And Akuma has great rushdown, and also whiff punishes really, really well against Ibuki. Whether it's going to be with sweep or stand medium kick or crouching medium kick, and then the damage and consistent Oki just plays out in Akuma's favor way better than Zangief. You know, Zangief, you have to really pick. Do you want to get the insane damage with the SPD, or do you want to get the knockdown with Lariat or Sweep, and then you get to make them guess, but it's not a bunch of damage. So, Akuma would be the better option here, and that is what we are going to see.
Here we go. We've got... Was that V-Trigger 2? I think I just saw a V-Trigger 2 Akuma. That's really
really? That's exciting. I love that. That's a man after my own heart. I've been using V-Trigger 2 for a couple of years now.
Yep.
There it is.
V-Trigger 2.
Exciting. And I actually do think, just from a matchup perspective, This actually does work out pretty well because this is going to give this is going to give Akuma the opportunity to get more access to V reversals if he needs to get Ibuki off of him. But also with Ibuki being a relatively low health character, the burst damage that you get from V Trigger 2 is really going to help out.
Oh man.
She's stunned. She's stunned. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Oh, and he can kill. If he had, actually, okay, it is gonna kill, yes. Okay, so yeah, just like that, that's what I was talking about. You get that opportunity for that huge burst damage with that V-Trigger 2, and you get to basically put low health characters in a guess for game situation afterwards.
It's really horrifying, but on both ends, really. I mean, we saw in that earlier match, Perp popped off all the mix-ups. Here we go, we're gonna get a mix-up situation right now. Oh no!
Does jump out of the corner here, but that stun is still right there. Akuma has to be careful. You cannot take it. I love that V reversal. Get off. You're still going to have the opportunity to get V trigger here in this round, and if you can get a little more damage beforehand, it can swing in your favor.
We saw Meatwad know the situation when it came to a jump in and applied massive damage there.
Nice sweep. Oh, wake up critical art and blocks it. Oh no, doesn't he was standing, was not crouching. Oh my gosh, just going crazy. That was definitely supposed to be V reversal. That's what that was supposed to be. That happens sometimes when we take those. And he wakes up regular uppercut, not even EX? Ayo, Perp, I see you.
Our Perp has no fear when it comes to picking regular or EX. He just knew straight away.
Jumping in with that fireball, keeping himself a little safe. And now backing off here, trying to find the pressure, the range where he can maybe use that sweep that he's been using really well. A wake up light punch uppercut. Nice, good punish.
Nice
Big
crush
crush
counter. This is going to be a lot of damage and pumping all of the meter. That's going to be a lot of damage. Ooh.
What? Yeah, Jesus, almost 50%. Now she's at maybe 45 or 40% health. Oh, blocks it and gets the throw here. And now what's great too about V-Trigger 2 is even though he's out of meter now, it grants him virtually EX extensions off of specials or heavies. So it gives him the chance to get just as much damage and stun otherwise at the expense of no critical art gauge. Oh, he's dead.
Meatwad, Tatsumaki, Ibuki dash. What an incredible amount of reaction time. That was so nice to watch.
Akuma win.
Yeah, I that was not what I was expecting to see as a reaction to the command dash. But, you know, something that a lot of people don't take into consideration with Akuma's medium kick Tatsu, it starts up in 4 frames. It's very, very fast. So you can use it just like that if you want to, and it pays out in your favor.
Nice damage from Perp. You got the shimmy!
Oh man, he baits it out again, and stun is knocking at the door, finally teleporting away to safety. But he is going to have to be careful about that. You can throw the teleport.
I didn't actually know that.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna get put back into the corner here. Really good opportunity there from Perp to take his turn back, get the aggression back in his favor, trying to use that medium kick teleport again, or medium kick Tatsu again. A ton of damage.
Here we go, V-trigger activation, get that extra pressure.
Just Tatsuing his way in. He tried to do he screws up the combo. There it is, the EX uppercut finally coming out. Get your hands off me, keep them to yourself. I am stealing this round, I'm not throwing it away.
Round 2.
Oh, the anti-air, okay, I see. Yeah. I really like that anti-air. We've got classic Akuma pressure.
Really using that stand roundhouse from Ibuki and gets caught with the cross up again. Perp has really been finding the right range to utilize that effectively again.
The stun, look at the stun! Nice reversal stun, he used the amount of stun needed.
Oh, he could have swept that. Oh man, yep, and that was a badly placed EX kunai. Oh my gosh, look at this, and the cross up. He knows that Meatwad does not have a consistent answer to that problem.
Ibuki wins.
Oh wow. I love these cross-ups that Perp is doing. And I think Meatwad throwing out those 2 random Tatsumaki's. I don't know if that was down to expecting a dash or maybe even fearing a dash. I don't know where that
Could be, yeah. Could be, yeah. But you can tell, you know, Meatwad is having these tough situations on defense. Where he's getting crossed up a bunch. He doesn't really know how to approach a neutral against the command dash or the stand fierce, and so you can tell he's kind of panicking. And I think that's where the dashes, or the Tatsus are coming from, and that's not a good sign. You want control as Akuma. You need to make your opponent know that you have the answers to their problems, and they don't get to do that for free anymore. So there we go. There's that medium kick Tatsu working out. Look at the damage too.
Still has a charge of V-Trigger too. One bit, just one hit can deal big damage with that V-Trigger.
Oh, and there he actually gets the back heavy punch, but that back was going to be more than enough. A ton of damage off of that, and man, he's got to do more in controlling neutral here. He can't let AO Perp just get away with all these jump-ins, all these stand roundhouses. He's got to do a better job of shutting down these approaches.
Al Perp has a full bar of meter and almost a full cartridge of kunai. Oh, here we go, Meatwad. That beautiful jump here.
Okay, he blocks it that time. Good. That's a good adaptation on defense. He blocks the cross. He doesn't try and do an impromptu anti-air that's going to get stuffed. Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Oh, here we go. This is going to be big damage.
Yeah, this is going to hurt. Go in. Yes, going to the Tatsu. And I love that. Saving the last little bit. Get a real... Oh, I wonder if he meant to do that.
I think he did. I think he wanted to block an EXDP.
Could be. Could be. Walking him down. He's still got a bit of V-Trigger too. Okay, he is not quite dead, but almost. Oh, did he press a button? Okay, he blocked it. Oh! Oh my gosh, not like this. You don't want to give him the chance, and he gets caught! No, not like this, and that is enough. Recognizing the counter hit off of the stand medium kick, and AO Perp stealing that one away and going up 2-1.
Wow. Once again, Meatwad with the perfect medium Tatsu into the V-Trigger charge, making a guess for game. That was really interesting, but Al Perp came out on top of that round.
Yeah, AO Perp taking the lead, but man, I like the adaptations that Meatwad has made. The way that he's adjusted himself defensively, specifically for anti-airs, has been good. But right in that clutch moment when it mattered most, the confidence was on AO Perp's side, and that's what allowed him to take the lead here.
There we go, back at it again with the anti-airs. Meatwad, Ultra Silver with the anti-airs. Oh, no crush counter, but it's still doing big damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something to note against Ibuki. If she does a wake-up regular uppercut, it's not a real reversal. There's no invincibility on it, so it doesn't grant you the crush counter property unless it's EX.
Round 2. Fight.
We got Meatwad one round up in this game so far. He's got 2 charges of meter.
Oh, nice.
Spending 1.
I did like that, but he let AO Perp get out of the corner. Oh man, big crush counter, but oh my gosh, gets an American reset anyways, racking up a ton of damage with these stray hits. Oh no!
I think that might have been a misinput.
Okay, teleporting to safety. Tries to go in with an air fireball, has a little bit of an execution error. I wonder if maybe it's a little laggy. Oh, he just woke up uppercut. I think he hit him. Yes, that's a ton of damage. I think it's caught, he's dead! We've seen him do that twice, yes. Yeah, great awareness. Alright, we are going into the last, potentially the last round here. If Meatwad wins this, he will go on to a third and final game. But if AO Perp wins this, he sends Meatwad out of the tournament.
It is a really tense match right now. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
really
for sure. Good defense. There he gets blocked and just wakes up with light punch DP. Get off me. Okay, catches him again. That has been working out so well. Big crush counter, a ton of damage. Okay. Racking up, he still has a little bit of V-Trigger left, but he gets caught slipping. This hurts. Whew. Okay, quick 250 damage, but he throws a poor kunai. Oh no! Bad air fireball, and there, the cross up again. That's all he needs. Perp knows the tried and true strategy in the end. He cannot rely on Meatwad's defense, and Perp takes it, moving on in the loser's side.
I love Perp just going so hard on the mix-up game.
Yes, harassing.
The harassment, even though the dash was snuffed a few times by me being kicked out too, Perp didn't care.
Yeah.
Perp knew this is only a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. All right? I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to make sure I hit it. And it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a winning strategy. You know, that's something that really needs to be hammered home for people. And not even just at the lower level. You know, this is a casual, beginner-friendly tournament for people of lower ranks trying to get more confidence. But something that you will see even established players, something I have a problem with, and I put a lot of time into this game. It's like, there's the old adage, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And if you have something that is working time and time and time again, and there is not a sense of adversity to that strategy, there's no reason for you to change it. So that absolutely applies in fighting games. If you're doing something and your opponent doesn't have a way around it, or if they keep getting hit by it, there's no reason you should change that strategy. And that's what Perp was doing. He was going for that cross-up time and time and time and time again, and it worked. And he was able to just really rush him down, mix him up over and over, like you were saying, Hei-Yu. And it took him all the way to that Game 3 situation, and that's what closed it out finally.
Definitely. Ooh. Now we've got Show No Sound again.
Who is he going to be up against, JB?
You will be going up against Famish 971. So
okay, Famish. So we saw with that Ken. And No Sound, who is a character kind of jack of all trades, if you will, you know, can play everybody and anybody. We did see him use Akuma, and we saw him use Rashid. I suppose the next match will depend on what he feels comfortable fighting Ken with.
yeah, and I see No Sound in the chat right now. He's poking around talking to T Wood. T Wood, who competed in the Fighting Goals tournament on the first edition. It's like, hey, bring that Nash out.
Wow, I remember T-Wood. T-Wood had the best matches on Fighting Goals.
So, he's saying V-Trigger 1 or V-Trigger 2 Nash. That's what No Sound is saying. So I wonder if, because we did see just a little bit up in the chat, No Sound was saying that if he wasn't in Losers, he would play Nash, but maybe he's trying to, maybe he wants to be a people pleaser anyways and play Nash. That's what the folks want. That's what the chat demands. Also, just want to say huge shout outs to 32 people in the chat. That's a great viewer count. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep spreading the word. We're not done with the tournament yet. We've still got a few matches to play here. Let the folks know on social media, on Twitter, in your Discord, on Facebook, wherever it is. Let people know that they should be in here. This is a free-to-enter beginner-level tournament with a $100 base prize pool of JB's own hard-earned money. He's very, very generous to offer this up. And the whole goal of this is to help get lower-level players a little more comfortable and confident, get them that tournament experience, while not just having them thrown to the lions fighting, you know, Ultra Diamonds and Masters and Grandmasters or worse. It's important when you're starting out to get that confidence that you feel ready and okay to have fun and compete and want to get better. And that can be a hard thing to do if you're going to an offline event for the first time or entering something like NLBC online or Wednesday Night Fights or whatever, where you have these proven tournament veterans. But something like this is a great initiative, and we want to make sure you guys are enjoying it, and we want to make sure more and more people keep entering. So let everybody know.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely,
No,
and I do appreciate you guys here, Ben. And yeah, Famish, don't fuck this up.
We got Famish on the Armika.
Yes.
Armika and not Ken. This is kind of nutty.
Yeah, and I do think this is a good matchup for Mika. You know, she puts you in a blender unlike just about any other character, and she has ways to approach a neutral that Nash has a hard time dealing with. And right now, we are already seeing that blender go to work. Okay, yep, that good. But, that could have been a punish drop. The ending combo, the Peach follow-up, but still in control here in this match.
I do love to see a really good Armika. It's super fun to watch. Just the wrestling persona in general. And there we go, empty jump into command grab.
Oh my gosh, all the damage. Okay, backing out there, throwing out. Oh, actually gets clipped with the second one. Ah, and wasn't sure of the anti-air, and there is something that Nash is gonna have to be wary of, that body splash.
Round 2.
Yeah, that body splash is super dangerous. It can result in horrible situations. I know that it is really punishable on whiff, but if you don't anti-air it,
Yeah.
you're gonna get hit, or you're gonna be in a bad situation anyway.
Okay. Ooh, actually, yep. Dropped his follow-up combo there, but still in a good spot here is No Sound. Really has a significant life lead here. Doing well controlling neutral, playing really annoying with Nash. That's what you have to do with him. This real hit and run play style.
Yeah, you kind of have to play that hit and run in order to frustrate the enemy, right?
Yes.
You're gonna frustrate the enemy, then pop V trigger 1 or V trigger 2 to get straight in there and apply those throw mix-ups that are really deadly.
Man, you know, I was a little worried there. Famished had 2 opportunities where he could have closed it out with critical art, but he was a little cheeky and went for resets instead. But that grab right at the end was enough to seal the deal, and that maybe does a little bit of mental damage, right? You know, when your opponent kills you in a way that you aren't expecting, it can be frustrating. So I have to imagine No Sound took that to heart, and maybe it's gonna make his next round a little bit tougher.
Straight up like a JRPG. Oh, 10 points of mental damage. Oh, Armika's specialty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, frankly, that's any grappler, but Armika especially, you know, she's such an annoying character. The way she sticks to you like glue, the way she makes you guess time and time again. She absolutely has that mental damage debuff active at all times.
Oh, here we go once again. The stun. That is like 20 points of psychic damage.
I guess the knockdown here, keeping the Oki going, and there it is, one more for the one time. And already almost building up a full gauge of critical art in the first round is Famish, really showing his Armika has its stuff. Ooh. Look at this rush down.
The scrambles, and the crush counter.
I didn't know that worked. Okay, oh my gosh, look at this. The stun, and okay, there that jump back, and there is V-trigger. Oh my gosh, catches him trying to jump out, but not really aware how to convert there off of that errant V-trigger 2 activation. Another one, doing it too early.
Here we go, the V-trigger pop. Oh, all those plus frames, and it hits.
Okay, yep. Gonna close it out there. Famished, going up 2-0 over No Sound. Maybe this Nash pick is not the move. Is he going to stick with it, or is he going to try and get a more comfortable character, a little more comfortable character to handle this matchup disparity? Like I said, I do think Mika does well against Nash.
Definitely. Considering Mika just wants to stick to you as hard as possible, Nash can't get that hit and run style going. It has to be hit or die.
Now, if he wants to pick a character that does, actually, you know what? He might be watching this, so I don't want to like give him hints for characters that might be considered coaching. So we will just see who he picks. Hang tight, chat room. It's, you know, he's gonna spin the roulette wheel, see where it lands.
Just throwing a dart on a board. Oh, we've got Nash, Zangief, Poison. Oh shit.
Okay, any second here, we will get to see who this is gonna be. And again, this is potentially last round for Famish. I'm sorry, not Famish, for what's his name? My mind is blanking. Yes, No Sound. I'm a little tired, you'll have to forgive me. Oh, he's picking Kage. I think Kage does well. Kage can also play kind of annoying with that crouching medium kick, crouching medium punch. He's got good normals to control space in neutral. And on top of that too, he's got good buffers with crouching heavy punch there to whiff punish from the range into heavy kick Tatsu.
And I hear that Kage is No Sound's main. The
Okay.
one that will play the most.
Yeah, the main chicken.
We can see it on display right now.
Yeah, way more comfortable, you can just tell. Okay, doesn't. Oh man, tries to press, you have to know that's plus. Oh no, not the schmicks. Is that gonna be stun? Not quite, it is right there. Oh, he tried to go for a command grab, just a little too slow. Okay, backing out of there. Going back in, and oh, super duper dead. There's still 150 damage that's not on the screen. And Famished, going up around, looking to take this 3-0 over No Sound.
I feel like Sugar Sun can come back. It's just that. Oh,
Good
no,
uppercut.
beautiful anti. Famish is just so strong on the Mika. It's actually kind of insane. Knowing when to reset. Oh, here we go. We've got a blender situation right here. Oh,
Nice, bust out with the EX uppercut, get off me. Recognizing that that is the plus situation he got caught with last time. I think he tried to do an uppercut there, but just got the stand strong. That's okay. And now he's backing off here, out of range. I love this. Jump out of there. Don't deal with those drop kicks.
oh here we go. We've got casual Kage pressure with the stomp.
Oh, he tried to uppercut. Oh man, that could have been a huge punish. Oh no, not like this. Thrown into the corner, and that is gonna do it. That neutral jump saved his life. No Sound hanging on by a thread, trying to fight back.
Both with full bars of counter. I mean, shouldn't have had access to so much. Like 3 XDPs, critical art.
Oh no.
Oh no.
One more. Oh my gosh, the jump back jab.
Oh, the
Which
crosser!
guys, you're nice. Oh no! I had to do EX from that range. Oh, catches are out of the startup. Look at all this damage.
Oh, let's go Sugar Sound, getting the Kage pressure. Critical art!
He's dead! He was mashing out that super. The double peach special slammed down into the ground. And that is all she wrote. Famished in convincing fashion, in style, mind you. Taking that 3-0 in a clean sweep.
So insane to watch. I had a bit of hope.
I know.
But Famish's Mika is actually on another level. It's actually kind of wild.
You could tell. He was recognizing when he could abuse the jump-ins, when he could abuse the drop kicks, and then when he actually got the knockdown, all of his Oki pressure made it count. He was guessing right, he was noticing the patterns on defense that No Sound had, and he was just, you know, like we were talking about at the start of the match, he was putting him in the blender. And he was just so many guess situations that don't play out for Kage well, because he is a low life character. When he gets hit, it hurts. And so he could only take a few of those before he was dead, and he didn't even know it.
Yep. That's just the problem when playing a Akuma / Kage player. It's like you want to take advantage of the Satsui no Hado, but there's a price. There's a big
Absolutely.
price. You never know when cardiac arrest is going to get to you.
You are absolutely right, Hei-Yu. And so yes, Famished is moving on there. His Mika shining true. And now we are moving on as well. This is going to be Ohioishness versus who? Who's coming? J-Rock. So that was that was the Bison player, yes. So this match, I think this is kind of even, actually, because you know, Bison struggles once he gets knocked down, and that's where Alex shines, right? He's got the lariat, he's got the command grab, he's got the buffed light normals that give him a real tick throw into SPD now because of the buffed range. So he's got a lot of ways to make you guess incorrectly that all pay out for him. But of the same token, Bison does so well in neutral, has such a just oppressive offense, that like a character like Alex that doesn't have a real reversal is going to struggle defensively to come into his own and try and run his own game. So we're gonna have to see the correct backdashes. We're gonna have to see, you know, a wall of normals to keep Bison out, and then we're gonna have to see the right anti-airs too. And that's where we saw J-Rock really shine in his first match earlier on Winner's side. He was just finding all the right timings, all the right ranges to use that Devil's Reverse, and just take advantage of the air approach that Bison does so well in.
Yep. And Alex has a really good ground approach with the lariats. Definitely dangerous on the ground with the lariats and the standing heavy kick. And but Alex has a kind of good air-to-air game. I mean, the T-Hawk chop, jumping T-Hawk chop, that's kind of strong.
Yeah. And also, not to mention, you know, he does have EX knee, which is a very, very good. It's a little slow in startup, but it is a consistent anti-air if you have the time to react with it. And then on top of that, his crouch fierce has a really, really good hitbox to hurtbox ratio. But it's all going to depend on what range he's in.
I mean, here we go. We've got the match now. We've got JDZ looks a bit scared to do. What was it? The scissor kicks, because Alex straight up grab the pressure back. Boom! Alex is on the pressure again.
I love that dash back into the stand roundhouse. The sweet chin music just to check the approach.
Oh, here we go. The Alex pressure.
Oh, that could have been a stand short into EX elbow. He's got to know that light kick scissor kick from Bison is a -4 or -3, I think.
We got the cross-ups. Ooh, I think we were just about to see an attempted Twitter clip. Oh, here we go, the Twitter clip!
Yes, you called it out, Hei-Yu. That parry on the reaction into the EX sledgehammer, or into the EX backdrop, excuse me. And Ohio-ishness really putting on a show, making sure everybody has their social media posts ready. He is an Alex main.
Demon Dan casual fighter.
Yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of being a demon, JDZ right now is just going ham with he's taken away 35, 40, 50 so much percent of his life with just basically scissor kicks over and over and over.
Oh, here we go. We've got a really dangerous throw situation, and there's the hit.
Hey, J-Rock fighting back here. And now we are tied up at 1 round apiece. Who's going to take this first game and go in the lead in winners finals?
Oh, the beautiful standing heavy kick. Oh, the bad situation.
This hurts. Ton of damage. Oh my gosh, the whiff punish with the scissor kick. Oh, I love that back throw. It wasn't a real punish, but did take advantage of the -4 situation. Oh, another back throw. That hurts.
Oh, here we go. V-trigger activation. We got the Psycho Crusher.
And the crouching medium kick. Now that's something that you have to be wary of when you're fighting Alex. So his ground game is interesting in that his buttons are rather slow, but he has really exceptional reach on his crouching medium punch and crouching medium kick, and they have really good hurt boxes, so they're hard to whiff punish. So it's like, even though he's not a character like Akuma or Karen or Cammy, where you get great whiff punishes in neutral, but he's got great counter pokes. So you have to be ready in the right ranges to either stuff out the startup of his slow buttons, or maybe beat him with the priority system and take advantage that way. You can't really play the ground game with him in the way that you think you might.
Which I think that's really interesting as a character.
Yeah.
You get all these characters, like Karine, where if you play the footsie game, you've won because you're Karine, right?
Yes.
You get those hit confirms, you're doing so much damage. With Alex, you're playing the footsie game to get into Alex's space, to get right up there.
And the back row, man, look at all the gray damage built up for J-Rock. It's slowly... Whoa! That was a crazy situation. That was so weird. Okay, he's fighting for his life, and he presses after the plus, and he beats the startup of the Psycho Crusher. That is something you can do, but my god, the balls on this man to challenge.
Ohio-ish just showing him the elbow. No Psycho Crusher for you.
Yes. Okay, drops the follow there off of the EX Psycho Blast. Gets caught trying to walk forward into the EX Scissor Kick. Okay. Oh, no challenge. He could have Crouching Fierce that.
Really good throw tech earlier, and I love this Alex pressure with utilizing the long limbs. There's the stun. Oh, the command grab!
Oh, he tried to do an elbow. Oh, that's punishable. You gotta stand short that these people don't know. Gotta do your homework.
Oh, nice way to get out of the corner. Oh, here we go.
Sledgehammer punish. This is a ton of damage. The stun is racking up. That is all she wrote. Another EX power bomb for your trouble. Ohio-ishness going up 2-0 over J-Rock.
Demon Dan will be proud.
Alex
Yes.
wins.
Yes. Man, great stuff. Ohio-ishness is really, like, in all of his matches today, he has had a convincing lead and showing everybody why he is on winner's side without much resistance.
Mm. Oh, are we getting a character swap?
Yeah, I wonder, I don't know if J-Rock plays anybody else. It could just be that, that he wants a moment to breathe, kind of slow down the momentum, put a little bit of ice on Ohio-ishness, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen, or maybe there is going to be a character switch, I don't know.
Here we go. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Ohio-ishness seems to be controlling the Bison matchup really well. It took a little bit earlier. You know, you kind of need to get into the groove of, okay, I'm fighting Bison, so, you know, he may have lost a game that here and there, and then it just, brain blast, bam, was able to turn on the anti-Bison tech with that elbow.
Yeah, now, something that hasn't been super prevalent throughout the match has been the lack of anti-airs from Ohio-ishness. Now, Bison is a tough character to anti-air. He chooses his spots really well, and it is going to be the G, so the anti-air isn't even going to come up. Now, I do think you will have an easier time anti-airing G than you would Bison, but is that going to be at the forefront of Ohio-ishness's mind?
Ooh, we've got a really solid G neutral game. No punish on the whiff, though.
Mm-hmm. And now, just on paper, this is a very tough matchup for Alex. G, by all means, should control this, but it's going to matter, or it's going to be a matter of whether or not J-Rock is comfortable enough in neutral and has the counterpoke buffers on deck with the lights. Oh my god. Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, he tried to do it too early. But he gets another crush counter anyways, and poised is Ohio-ishness to win this 3-0 even after the character swap.
I think JD is just a bit more comfortable with the Bison pit, because Ohio-ishness is just turned on, turned off the brakes. It's ready to go ham with the Alex.
And now, what we actually want to see more of from J-Rock is more fireballs. That's something he hasn't been doing, and you have to do against Alex. You know, you have to make him either spend meter with the EX elbow slash to break through, or use the stomp to get through. But you have to use your fireball as a way to control neutral and apply even a little bit of damage, whether it's chip damage or clipping them or whatever. You have to show that it's an option. Okay, now look at this. He is leveled up to level 3, that super buff fireball, and Alex is having a hard time having such a wide hurt box, really getting clipped.
All the cross-up working out in Ohio-ishness' favor. He still has full bar of meter and V-trigger.
Yeah, he is one hit away from this being over. Okay, a little bit of damage, backing off now. I love this approach from J-Rock. Yes, lame him out. That little bit of chip damage does add up. Yes, perfect. I love this. Show us your Justin Wong. Oh my gosh, I like this. Okay, he went in with one. He still has another bar of meter, and I think that's gonna do it. That is enough. The EX elbow slap, or no, the EX chop is enough to close it out. Ohio-ishness moving on to winner's side grand finals in a clean sweep over J-Rock.
Ohio-ishness is really looking for that fireball to use EX headbutt grab, and I loved it. As soon as he saw G go, and then come in. Oh my god. I love those kind of interactions where these players are looking for a certain ability. Just a certain ability, but they know the opponent's going to press, and then slap that ass.
Yeah, and you know, what's really commendable there too is the patience. He got hit by a ton of fireballs. He was taking a ton of chip damage. He was getting clipped trying to walk forward. but he knew that if he just played patient, if he chose his moment and saw the opportunity, he could take advantage of it, and it would turn the tides. Ultimately, he used that EX stun gun to get over the fireball, to close the distance, get a chunk of damage, and then he got the punish when he needed it for that full EX combo to take the round and the game in the set. Really great stuff from Ohio-ishness. Like I said, moving on in winner's side to grand finals. He is poised to take it all.
I mean, this was the prophecy. I mean, in every last Rookie to Gold tournament, Ohio-ishness goes far, and then it gets that bit of victory just robbed from him. The last one that I commentated on, it was Ultimate Auroch in an amazing match between the two, and then it was Coupon TV in the last one.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, today could be Ohio-ishness's day. He might have the right number pulled up, and it could be the lucky ticket. We will see. Hey, thank you for the love, JB Fournay. I appreciate it. I'm really happy to be here. It's been a while since I've been able to commentate the beginner to gold tournament, or I guess just the casual tournament in general, but I'm really happy to be here. I love helping out this event. I love helping out JB, and I'm happy to be commentating with Hei-Yu today. It's been a real pleasure.
You flatter me. It's more. I mean, I'm just happy to be commentating for this event and with you too. It's gonna take me aback.
Now, I'll take some of the heat back. Let's remind everybody that we do have a Matcherino. If you guys use !Matcherino in the chat, it'll bring up a link where you guys can donate directly or use the coupon codes to give a little bit of cash to the tournament. Now, JB is kind enough to give $100 of his own money to this free-to-enter tournament every time he puts it on. Very, very kind, very generous of him. But there are ways for you guys to donate too. So go ahead and use that link. Use the coupon codes for a free 30 cents, or you can donate directly. And the players would appreciate it, and we would appreciate it on the production side of things to make sure that the players are putting on their best performance, making sure that we are getting the best matches possible to you guys. Let's get into this next one. This is Famished versus AO Perp.
As we saw last time, Famish's Mika is a force to be reckoned with. It is horrifying to deal with. But Al Perp, after the initial game where Al Perp, I mean, got stomped by Ohio-ishness, coming back, absolutely crushed. Al Perp is like, I want my revenge. Give me Ohio-ishness, and I will go through whoever I need.
Okay, not quite there for the counter hit, but there, the crouching strong is going to be enough. Great range on that button. It's going to do a lot of work in this matchup against Mika. She has a hard time dealing with it. AO Perp, just like you were saying, running through the competition, wanting that run back, and he right now has just been really running the gamut of mix-ups. It's cross-ups, it's tick throws, it's jump-in attempts, it's crush counters, everything under the sun, and just like this, he's working on almost a perfect.
Oh, there was the perfect takeaway. Here we go. Oh, welcome to the blender. Oh,
blocking it out. Oh man, that could have been it. He could have done crouching. Oh no! Just out of range to get the punch. But there, the patented AO Perp. We have seen him do it three times throughout this tournament, showing that he has the optimal punish on deck if you're going to get cheeky and try and jump.
Try to jump Ibuki when she has all bars of V trigger.
Yeah.
Throw in that shuriken. You just don't do it. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah. There is a ton of damage on the table there, and AO Perp is gonna optimize it every single time. So he takes that first game in convincing fashion. Okay. Oh man, this hurts. All right, that's a good chunk of damage. Throwing her out of the corner, which I don't exactly agree with, and letting him jump in just like that. That was a good chunk of damage too, right back at you. Okay, backing out, and now he's back to this neutral where he's been doing so well. He's been really applying pressure offensively and just forcing all these scramble situations that Famish doesn't have an answer for.
Definitely. And again, we've got the patented.
You can't do it. Is he dead?
It is so much damage.
Okay. Oh, he's just backing out, and man, Nadeshko isn't even a health, jumping in with that jump medium kick, and AO Perp, another round on his belt. Famished has to come up with an answer here defensively. He has to stop jumping.
Definitely. just jumping through the dashes. Doesn't really have an answer, so just get me out of here. I need to get out of these dashes. Here we go, Perp once again, getting that Ibuki pressure.
Oh no, he crossed himself up.
Oh,
okay, he actually gets a jump in, but finally there's the EX. He has to hold those plus frames, gets thrown for his trouble, and they're a desperate jab. But is it gonna be enough? No, the back strong for Ibuki lands its mark, stopping the jump in attempt, and now AO Perp is at 2-0 to take this whole set and move on to losers finals.
It really seems like Famish is getting overwhelmed by the Ibuki mix-ups. Like,
Yes.
I mean, I would too. These tick throws, these cross-ups, especially the cross-ups, like the fear that the cross-ups can give during a jump in.
Yes.
It's especially with Armika, who, as I've noticed, doesn't really have a very good anti-air. Has a few anti-air options, but not enough to handle that cross-up.
Sure. Yeah, the thing with Armika, right, is you really need to play at a range where you're not going to let the opponent cross you up consistently, because she has that down medium punch, which is an exceptional anti-air. And she's also got her she also has her own what is that, like the EX wingless airplane, basically her version of Alex's EX knee, which is also a pretty okay anti-air. But you have to be at the right angle for them, otherwise they're going to get stuffed with cross-ups. Yeah. And that's what we have seen AO Perp shine time and time again, not even just in this matchup, but against all of his opponents. He's walking into the range where he can consistently cross up with that jump medium kick or the V-scale medium kick and just beat out the opponent every time, and then run his blender and really overwhelm the opponent's mental stack.
Definitely. And I mean, we've seen Famish play on the aggressive side, and it does work out. It's just because of Ibuki and the fear of what Ibuki can do, it really turns Famish off into playing aggressive with Armika. But we've now got the Ken pick from Famished.
Now, I think this is a good option. It gives you access to a DP. It gives you access to a ton of damage in corner carry, and you have exceptional walk speed and the best dash in the game outside of V-Trigger. So you can play neutral in a way that Armika couldn't. So we'll see if this is going to be enough. But man, so far, AO Perp is not slowing down at all, and we have not seen a clean anti-air from Famished yet.
Oh my god, there's the cross-up. Here we go, the Ibuki situation. EX29. Nice answer, though.
So right there at the very end, and we had actually watched Famished have a couple of missteps like this before. He's doing Ken's full target combo, but not canceling it into EX Fireball. That's something that you need to do to make that safe. Otherwise, it's hella punishable. It's like -8 or something. Yeah. It's super punishable. And he's not doing that, so that's something that he needs to be cognizant of going forward if he wants to play this character a little more safely. Okay, there's the Crouch Fierce at least.
Oh,
but I think he's dead. As long as he gets the right combo, he's dead. Yep. AO Perp, hungry for the run back, never slows down for a second. All gas, no brakes. Bulldozes over Famished 3-0 to move on to losers finals. He is on a quest for vengeance.
It is one of the most satisfying looking quests for vengeance. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Perp, like I said earlier, kind of got stomped by Ohio-ishness, and then just something clicked, and it's like, I want my run back. I want my run back, and nobody's standing in the way.
Could not have said it better. So he's going to be going on to fight against J-Rock, correct, in losers finals?
Yes.
So this is going to be likely Ibuki versus Bison. I don't know. What? Actually, you tell me. What do you think about this match, Hei-Yu? If it is going to be Bison and Ibuki.
I think it's going to be... We've seen his G. So... Yes. And I mean, it didn't turn out the way I think JDZ wanted it to. But... So, we can pretty much guarantee that a Bison is going to come out.
Yeah.
Bison can pretty much dash under the air kunais.
Yes.
And I think that's massive. I think that's really big because those air kunais are pretty fast. Normal characters will probably get clipped by them if you try to dash under them. Sure. But Bison has that dash that they can phase through. And of course, the air options on Bison are really strong.
Yes.
I think I think Al Perp is going to need to make use of the cross-ups a lot, though.
Yeah, and now if that is another thing that comes up in this matchup, right? Bison has very situational anti-airs. They aren't the strongest, but if you're again in the right range, they can work out just fine. He does have the air-to-air too, air-to-air with the hell attack. And so if he's at the right range and can react accordingly, he can get a ton of damage out of that and, you know, stop the offensive approach. But is that going to even come up?
So far, we're seeing it. I mean, Alperp went for a cross-up, but JD's is playing 100% aggressive. Here we go. Alperp can't do much at the moment. Nice throw tag.
Oh man, that V-skill too, right at the perfect time, punishing Ibuki's V-skill of her own. Okay, just block it out. Okay, that's actually not a terrible situation. Blocks the cross at this time, then just walks out of pressure.
Here we go. We've got the JDZ Bison aggression signature attacks. It's so nice to watch. The G didn't work out, just as I said, and now the Bison is wrecking house. Alperp kind of seems a bit helpless.
Yeah, it does seem like it. And also, I just want to give a quick bout of thanks to Famish. Thank you so much for the raid of 13 people, and also thank you for entering the bracket. We hope you keep coming back. You know, go rewatch the VODs, learn what you can, and come back stronger. We're happy to have you.
Hell yeah, Famish. I love that Armika.
Oh, catches him out of the startup of the EX, gets a ton of damage. Another one that's an easy 250, going back in, applying that pressure with a jumping medium kick. Gets the cross up this time and closes it out. Takes the round, tying it up at 1 apiece.
I take it back. Alperp is not helpless. They just needed that little bit of opportunity to make that comeback, just like right now. Brilliant back throw.
Okay. Gaining some space, trying to fight out of the corner, gets the cross up, and now takes that corner position back. No punish there. They could have punished off of the whiff EX scissor kick. No dice. Ah, interesting. So that seems to be AO Perp's reaction, right, to seeing the teleport. However, Bison moves so far forward that you actually don't get the cross up. Okay, yep, follows up with the cycle pressure, good chunk of damage. No, I thought maybe they were going to see a tick throw back into the corner, but no dice.
One mistake and Alperp is going to end up losing this game. Oh, here we go. We've got that mistake. Oh, nice
early. Okay. Oh, that actually could have been it. Okay, throwing that out. Oh, he comes anyways. Oh my gosh, this is so tense. And finally the scissor kick. And that is such a tough spot to be in against Bison, right? You're in this scramble moment. You're kind of stuck in neutral in an awkward position, and it's only 1 or 2 hits away. That is such a common scenario for Bisons to get the upper hand in, where they just do a scissor kick randomly because it starts up so fast. And it has good priority that it's going to beat out, you know, you walking forward or you pressing a light button or a medium button or something, right? It's more often than not you're going to get clipped, and that's a really strong situation for Bison to find himself in.
Definitely. And so far we've seen JDZ using a lot of Bison's strength to fight Ibuki. I mean, we've got that cross up. JDZ is just like, you're going to cross me up with jump ins, I'm just going to straight up cross you up.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be.
Right. Using the X scissors to go in, pushing past that mid-screen point here. Oh, actually, that could be a bad spot. Okay, yep, using a V-Skill 2 just to go back out. And so far, the V-Skill 2 has really paid off for J-Rock. AO Perp has not had a consistent answer for it to shut it down at all, or even really avoid it.
Yeah, the EX Akuma hit in the end. But yeah, the V-Skill 2, I mean, because Alperp is jumping so much, the V-Skill 2 can catch Alperp.
Yes. And it's not like you're just getting clipped with the V-Skull. There's a follow-up afterwards, whether it's going to be Scissor Kick, whether that's going to be Psycho Blast, whatever it is, there is a lot of damage that can follow up afterwards, so you have to be careful about how you're moving around in neutral if you're getting hit with it.
That was a really good crush counter. EXDP to get out of that situation.
Ooh, and blocking it out that time. Yes. Okay, throwing out the Psycho Blast. It's still coming! Okay, gets the cross this time. Takes his turn back after that crouching medium kick. Oh, big crouch counter. That hurts. And now she does have V-Trigger locked and loaded. When is the activation point going to come?
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is actually really tense right now. And there it is! What?
Okay. running right into the scissor kick, man. You gotta be careful. You don't have the life for this. Oh man, is this gonna be it? I think so. Yes, not quite enough. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, so much spaghetti. Who is gonna get the better of this situation? Oh my gosh, and the crouching medium kick. She might be tiny, but her legs are long. Bison trying to walk forward at the wrong time.
Final round.
It's what 1-1 in game 2. I think this is game 2. Yeah. I don't really have enough words to describe what's going on right now because I'm flabbergasted at both these players. They're both performing really well. They're making slight adjustments. I saw the way Perp changed the way they jumped to avoid these skill tape.
Oh man, that hurts so much. Keeps them in the corner. Okay, jumping out, gets across it this time. Now Perp on the offensive, holding that corner position, racking up the stun, puts himself back in the corner here, but is not done rushing down yet. We see J-Rock rushing back here to just get out. He's dead! More, not quite enough. DX! Oh my gosh, got all the plus signs. What did, oh my gosh, what, Perp was plus there. I don't know what he pressed to lose.
It might have been a medium. Oh my god. But Bison's lights are pretty fast. I don't know. I respect the challenge though. I mean, JDZ thought to themselves, I either die here or I become a champ. And they decided to take the risk.
Yeah, you cannot play like a robot. You can't do the quote-unquote correct thing every single time. Otherwise, you become predictable. So, you know, using your chance there to really take a little bit of a risk, go a little balls out, it paid off, and that's why he moved on. That's why he's up 2-0.
There's so many jump-ins right now. We really are in gold.
Okay, getting hit with the kunai there for his trouble, command dashing in, and gaining a little bit of space here on the stage. Okay, he is gonna get hurt. Oh, the big jump into that forward throw is enough. That forward throw hurts, and J-Rock, just like that, is sitting at match point.
JDZ is doing his best to make sure Perp does not touch Ohio-ishness. Oh,
and you know, I have
to use that.
Yeah, he hasn't thus far. But I have to say, I'm actually very surprised at the way that this has turned out, because when we're going into this, like, Perp was on a tear. He was absolutely running through everybody. He was grinding them to dust with his offensive pressure. Nobody had an answer. But JDZ is just finding the way, and there he does it with that crush counter combo at the end, sweeping Perp 3-0 to claim his spot on loser's side grand finals, trying to fight Ohio-ishness.
What an amazing turn of events for these players. Perp, you put up an amazing fight, buddy, and you put on a damn good show. But JDZ came in and said, nah, I'm gonna do my best to take this crown.
Yeah, he is trying to cement himself as a champion of the casual fighter tournament. Get the lion's share of that $100 prize pool. And I think I saw now we're at $141. That's insane. Thank you guys. You know what? I'm gonna try and I actually want to donate to. I want to try and get this up to 150. Give me just a second. Gonna be a little bit of dead air on my time as I'm trying to log into this and get this situated, but just hold tight, guys.
So, JDZ, Ohio-ishness. Ohio-ishness has taken part in all 3 of the tournaments that I've seen, and he's just been a spectacle to watch every single time. I only know JDZ from this tournament, but they are making waves in this tournament. I love to watch JDZ now. And the Bison, the understanding how good Bison's air-to-air attacks are. Ohio-ishness doesn't really jump too much, so the G-pick! Okay!
No.
This is kind of wild. It's
all right.
A rematch.
That did not go very well for him last time.
Maybe they're going to turn it around. I don't know. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
We've got Ohio-ishness playing defense. Saw the charge. Lariat mix-ups. Here we go. No anti-air on that jump-in, though. Understandable, Ohio-ishness. Counter hit. Oh,
Ooh.
Ohio-ishness.
Yes, gets knocked down, and so far... Okay, gets himself out of the corner here. Does get the knockdown, gets the level up, but no crouching fierce.
command grab though. That was really dangerous. Luckily enough, JD didn't capitalize on that. But here we go. We got full presidency. Not anymore.
Man, a big crush counter, knocking him down and just out of range here. Okay, V-trigger is active. Oh, he gets back thrown for his trouble. And now there's going to be an activation point at some time from Ohio Smith. Oh, this hurts.
Oh, here we go. And the reset with the
Okay. Oh, no. No! Not like this. Oh, and the down jab. My man was not gonna sit there and hold it.
Of all the people of Earth, I have felt
I
your
like
power.
that full outro.
Round
Like
two.
JD's trying to catch his breath.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Ohio is just the lariats. Beautiful
Nice.
anti-air.
Does get Oki off of this. He tried to go in for a command grab, but oh, Joe, what a conversion! Yes, you said it best. But the jump out, he's getting a little too greedy with these SPDs. Oh man. Okay, chasing him down with that elbow.
Ohio is just full bar of
this
JD
hurt.
is building it up. Oh,
he's. I think he's dead. If he has the right combo dialed up, he is absolutely dead. Oh, he drops it! But he gets an American reset for his troubles, catching Ohio Shishness, pressing at the wrong time, and J-Rock actually takes the first game. Now, mind you, he is on loser's side here, so if he wants to win the whole thing, he's got to win 6 rounds one way or another. So it's a tall hill to climb, and the favor is still on Ohio Shishness' side, but that is a great start for J-Rock.
Not only is it in Ohio's favor to win just by being on the winner's side, but also this might be the final Rookie to Gold tournament Ohio just can even play in. I mean, they're ordering on Super Gold, so this is Ohio's tournament to lose. Maybe the nerds will get to him, and JDZ will come out on top.
That's a very fair point. Yeah, the tension is absolutely high. There's a ton of money on the line. Again, $150 prize pool for a free-to-enter bracket. Okay, gets the back throw there, put him in the corner, gets the big crush counter, this hurts, gets the Oki afterwards, what's it gonna be? And there is the SPD, put him in the dirt. Oh no, he drops it, not like this.
Oh, here we go, we got the
Oh
G
my gosh.
activation damage.
Not like this. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the empty wheel kick into the command grab. Ooh.
Round 2.
Okay. Oh, that went through. Okay.
Oh, the sweep, the reactions. All right, my man was ready. Look at this. I like the way he's controlling space.
American space control is insane, and knowing when to back out when you've just got that much of a life lead. Nice back throw, get that damage up in there. Oh!
Man, so far nobody is respecting his Oki. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh, there it is, trying to jump out of the corner. He was pressed. He did not want to hold that in there. Ohio-ishness tying it up. You know, I'm just going to call him Ohio. Ohio-ishness is hard to say in the heat of the moment. So Ohio taking that, tying it up 1 game apiece, and he is not going down quietly. He's not going to let that bracket reset happen if he has anything to say about it.
It's the ultimate test. I mean, Ohio-ishness
Round
needs
1.
2 more wins.
Fight.
Can he make it? Well, technically 4, but...
Yes. And now is the defense going to stay true for J-Rock? You know, so far he has just been pressing at the wrong time, just getting hit with these lariats. Lariats or the stand heavy kick, one or the other. Oh my gosh, and oh no, he puts himself in the corner, but he's still okay. Look at this life.
Oh my god, it's almost perfect! The empty dash? I can respect that, you know? Oh, no punish on that one, that's okay though. Nice.
Look at that. That's fine. That's fine. He's wasted all of his V-trigger, and now he only gets a little bit of damage here. And now Ohio-ishness can just play defense way more comfortably. Oh no. Oh, he drops it. Oh, that back throw is enough. So much damage. I think Alex has the most damaging back throw in the game, I believe.
No, that would be
Round
Zeku.
2.
Oh, you're right. It is Zeku. He has the
It would be
second.
Zeku,
Yes.
then Alex, yeah. Oh, here we go. Back into the corner. JDZ. G pressure.
Oh, interesting. So we've actually seen JDZ adapting the way that he's jumping in now, trying to make it a little bit tougher for Ohio-ishness to anti-air correctly. So he's starting to jump in with the jump roundhouse, which has a better hitbox-hurtbox ratio. It's a little bit easier to work hitting it from further out.
Oh! I cannot believe that Larry hit, but now he's in the Alex blender situation. A really strong, nice V-trigger activation.
Oh, he dropped the follow-up. Not like this. Oh, yo. I can't believe that. I can't believe it's still a lingering hurtbox. I love the challenge there. That was so smart. That challenge was incredible. The trade was so worth it. Oh my god, that was so good.
Alex wins.
Oh, that challenge. That was such a smart big brain play. And Ohio-ishness finds himself looking at set point here if he wins this next game.
This is horrifying. Well, horrifying in a good way. It's horrifying for JDZ.
Yes.
But Ohio-ishness is probably like, I can do this. I can win. And I think he can. JDZ has been making good adjustments though.
Yes. But I think his biggest misstep right now is not having the consistent Oki pressure. There have been a lot of moments where he's tried to go for, meaty stand strong, or, meaty stand medium kick or something, and he's getting thrown for his trouble because he mistimes it and he's whiffing the recovery. And again, when you're getting back thrown by Alex, it's not anything to sneeze at. It hurts. And next thing you know, you're put in the corner, and you have to hold that lariat pressure. You have to get SPD'd. You have to worry about getting crush counter with the stand roundhouse, whatever it is. It's not working out for you. You're way more stressed than you should be.
Yeah. It's definitely a great character arc, not just for Ohio-ishness and his 20 runs, but for Alex as a character. I mean, it's like you said earlier, Alex is now a really threatening character.
Yeah.
He used to just be the walking hurt box. Like, that's all he was. He was just a walking hurt box now. But ever since Street Fighter V has become so much more balanced over the years it's been going, Alex is horrifying. He's scary to be put up against. Sure, he's not like Kareen in Footsies or Akuma in general, but he's still a threatening force that can be put up against some great characters like G.
Yeah. So J-Rock is going to have to dig deep because right now he's in the hot seat. The spotlight is on him to try and stop this forward momentum from Ohio-ishness, and to make the comeback. That onus of responsibility is on J-Rock. So he does switch back to the tried and true Bison. I do think this is the better pick, at least for him. He's more comfortable here. Yeah. And you get a little bit more controlling neutral, and you can make it a little bit harder for Alex to consistently anti-air you. So we'll see if that comes out.
Round one.
Definitely. JDZ, I mean, he played G okay, he adjusted as much as he could, but it just didn't stick to his hands like Bison does.
I like the scissor kicks too. And yeah, look at that. Look at this already. A ton of damage. And the EX follow-up, he's getting big boy damage. That was actually something we did not see at all in his earlier matches. He would oftentimes get that heavy, the heavy flame, and he would have meter, and you can follow that up with EX scissor kick, but he didn't for whatever reason. So he's missing out on a lot of damage in corner carry, but that time he pulls it out, and that hurts.
It's working in JDZ's favor so much that he can afford to play chill now. Ohio-ishness needs to get in, and it's Alex, so his only real big approach tools are his charge attacks.
Damn, the dash up, sweet chin music with that big Muay Thai knee, putting Ohio-ishness back on his reeling back foot, and J-Rock is showing there's a little bit of life left in this old dog.
Oh, I love to see it. Here we go. We've got the Bison pressure. No V reversal so far that would really get Ohio-ishness out of the situation he's in. But we've got the aggression from Alex. Ooh,
yeah, stop him in his track, put him in the ground. He is getting so much mileage out of that, whether it's crouching medium punch or stand jab into the Psycho Blast. Yo, what a follow-up. Oh, he could have gotten scissor kick.
Ooh, here we go. We've got Ohio-ishness with full bar of ether. Here we go. Welcome to the Alex Blender.
Whoa, the sweep! Oh my gosh, is he dead? Not quite.
Chip kill him. He can definitely chip kill him now.
Oh, the stand. Geez, I'm stand forward. The stand medium kick. My man hit him with the Ric Flair, put him on the ground, and the way that he has just challenged, his reactions have been so on point the whole tournament.
This is tournament point for Hei-Yu, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, it is. I was getting so caught up in the moment I didn't even realize this is tournament point.
Can JDZ make the appropriate adjustments to his game plan to stop Hei-Yu from winning the tournament? So far, it's going really well. Nice damage.
Oh
no,
my gosh. Oh, I knew it. I knew he was gonna go for that. If he would have gone for the EX version.
Big damage with that Psycho Crusher. Oh, the crosser!
Is he
so much damage?
Oh, the throw tech. I can't believe he was ready. Oh my gosh, this is so tense. Any hit from either person is gonna do it. He's blocking it out.
Oh my god.
Look at him slowly inching forward. He could have whip punished that.
Hei-Yu still has the Twitter clip V-trigger.
He can chip him out. Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Literally what? What? I have never. Somebody please clip that.
Please.
That is. I am speechless. I have never seen that in my life. That was like cheating.
What?
I am. My brain is exploded. Right now, the gray matter of my brain is all over the walls. I don't even know what to say. I have never seen that interaction in my life. I don't understand why it happened. But I guess J-Rock wins that round.
I'm not complaining. There's some more interesting matches. I mean, it's 2-2 right now, but J-Rock does need to win one more to just reset the bracket.
Oh, I just don't.
It's
Okay.
2-2.
Yep, it's 2-2. Okay. So far, J-Rock right now is just taking all of this momentum. Finally gets a command grab. That's the first time he's gotten that actually all tournament. He'd tried a couple other times but failed, been out of range. But he got that one to land. Oh, he gets it. He tried to challenge a little too late. So far, the reactions are actually starting to hurt Ohio-ishness. He's gonna have to slow down a little bit. Ooh.
JD's is on tournament reset point for him. Holy crap. Ohio is a full bar of meter. Oh, goodness.
Okay. Backing out there. A little bit of a whiff punish. It's better than nothing. Man, going in here. I love that back throw. Yes. Put him in the corner. This is where you've been shining, Ohio-ishness. Oh, there he finally gets the punish. Oh, back throw. No V-trigger cancel off the stand round. Oh, he could have whiff punished. You gotta be ready for that. Oh, that could have been another punish. Okay. Oh, he gets flipped. Backing out. Oh, just backing off. Jumping out of range.
I respect that jump back there. Good patience on Hei-Yu-ishness. I've seen him try to contest it a few times, but he knows now I shouldn't press on V-Skull 2.
Yes. Yes, he is learning. Oh, man, that hurts. Okay. Another one. Are we going to see one more? Oh, man. Okay, there's the EX. A ton of chip damage. He's going a little crazy. Oh, and that's going to be it. The confidence for the crouch fierce. And Ohio-ishness is not letting J-Rock run away with this. He's not out of the woods yet. If you want that bracket reset, you're going to have to earn it.
This is so tense right now. It can go in either player's favor because they've both been performing so well. Knowing not to contest it. Oh, the crush counter.
Okay, there's the EX again. A ton of damage. Push him back towards the corner, past that midway point, control space. And now, yes, abuse the Devil's Reverse. He's been able to contest it a couple of times, but it hasn't been super consistent, and it hasn't been the worst situation.
Ohio-ishness is trying really hard to get those counter pokes in there. Waiting for his opportunity to go in for realsies. Oh no, yeah, that's incredible.
Caught him up in the startup. Okay, there's the sweep. Oh, he challenged on Wake Up. I cannot believe he did it. There's the V-trigger activation, trying to make himself a little more threatening.
Hei-Yu is just trying so hard to get into a good range where he can use his main gap closing tools.
Okay, let's go. And he's still got a little bit of V-trigger left, but it's finally ran out. But there is critical art fully locked and loaded. Okay, that hurts. Blocking it out. And now he's out of range. Oh man. Okay, the sweet chin music. Blocks it out that time.
Hei-Yu just needs to land it.
Oh no! Not like this, he's running out of time! Oh. He quick rose, I get it.
Oh no! The SPD! That's it!
He ran out of time, he timed himself out! Oh my gosh, that was such a scary situation there with J-Rock quick rising after the knockdown. If he would have just delay rise, it would have been a guaranteed thing. But he was able to skirt by anyways, and he resets the bracket, putting Ohio-ishness down into losers in the shark tank with him, not the fish tank. The shark tank with him, the scary waters, and now we are on even footing. Whoever gets the first to 3 is gonna take this whole thing.
This is insane. Every single the casual fighters that I've commentated, there's been an amazing bracket reset.
Yeah.
It's I just love these kind of situations. Sometimes you just don't get them.
I still cannot believe that V skill 2 he threw out the EX Cycle Blast. It was coming. Then he did the V skill 2. And I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I genuinely don't even know what happened. But he like switched sides. He like switched sides with oh my, I'm having a brain fart right now. My Ohio-ishness. He switched sides with him for some reason. I don't know what happened. The character model switched, and that was able to win. And I think Ohio-ishness might have been like shook. His mental fortitude might be broken.
That was 5 psychic damage. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. I can't even, I mean, we were both at a loss for words, but let's get into this bracket reset. Is Ohio-ishness going to be able to put a stop to this, or is J-Rock going to carry this offensive momentum and snowball over Alex?
Oh, he's getting all the damage in so far with these poses. Oh, damn!
Okay, the cross up, that is going to hurt. Dashing in, get the Oki, there's the forward throw. I like the tick throw there. That's an option he hasn't really shown outside of after Devil's Reverse. So I like that he's mixing up his approach now.
That was an okay V reversal, I guess. I mean, he got rid of whatever stun. I think he should have saved it, but it is what it is.
Oh, that could have been a huge punish. Oh, wow. Okay, yep, using that EX double was going right in. Forward throw, going in again. Oh, he didn't know it was 2 hits. Oh, he just betted all. Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, the triplets.
His defense right now finally presses at the wrong time, but I really commend his patience, just holding down back for his life.
He does have full bar of meter. He can do whatever EX necessary. He can also go into the critical line. There's a lot of situations that I noticed that Ohio-ishness can kill a critical line, but he doesn't seem to pull it off.
Yeah, you know, I don't know that we have seen a single critical art combo from Ohio-ishness, so I wonder if maybe he's just not super confident in the execution of it. That could be. But so far he's been utilizing his EX bar well, whether it's for EX knee or EX elbow slash, whatever it is, he's making it work.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially the elbow slap. I'm pretty sure the EX elbow has a few frames of armor.
It does, yeah.
To use.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, nice. I like needing the stomp to get out of there. I don't think that was his intended purpose, but it worked out that way anyways. Now we're back to mid-screen, seeing J-Rock back off a little bit, give some respect to Ohio-ishness, and let him, let some of his V-gauge run down.
Oh, no!
I love that.
One mix-up away. Nice
throw
tag.
The throw tech. I can't believe he was ready. Slowly closing that distance, but there the Psycho Crusher beating the startup of that slow chop. Or actually, that's the elbow slash, excuse me.
And Bison wins.
0-1 in a reset bracket. If JDZ wins 4 more times, what am I saying? That is a tournament to JDZ. Ohio-ishness needs to win 6.
Yeah, and again, J-Rock is looking at a good payout if he wins this. Again, a little over $150 on the line here for this free-to-enter tournament. And I know J-Rock would love to win that. Go get himself a nice dinner, buy himself a new toy, whatever it is. That's a good chunk of cash.
Oh, the missed crunch. Nice bro tech.
Oh, beat him out of the startup with the EX Devil's Reverse. And this pressure is just insurmountable. But the back throw for his trouble, you hate to see it. Oh, he gets caught. Another back throw.
V-trigger activation with the slide. You can't V-reversal with V-trigger activation. Oh, let's go. The Psycho Crusher. Ohio-ish is thrown for a loop. Oh, he's playing the Pokemon game. Jab, jab, jab.
Backing off here, letting J-Rock just swing, blocks it out that time. No hinky situations there, just holding down back. Oh, the need to just get out. Yo! Oh my god, I thought he was gonna have some crazy conversion, some Problem X conversion.
Yeah, me too. Just for that split second, my heart skipped a beat, but it was alright. JDZ still took it out with an EX scissor kick.
Good way to kill some time.
Right, here is another round point here where J-Rock can potentially go up another game and further solidify his lead in potentially 2-0 in this bracket reset.
All these counter pokes from Hei-Yu is trying so hard. Oh, press the button on plus frames. That's Bison, dude. No, you're faltering.
Oh my gosh, so much stun racking up, down to maybe 25% life. Backing up. Oh, okay, that is not safe. Oh wait, actually, he could have... Oh, is he dead? He could have done EX scissor kick to kill! Man.
No, he
Okay,
doesn't have a Twitter clip.
right. Okay, building up that hard hit. And, oh, weird. Whoa, that was so strange. He's actually getting kind of close to another V-trigger. If he lands the right hit or takes enough chip damage, but it's not gonna matter. Presses at the wrong time after the plus frames, and that has been the name of the game for J-Rock actually in this comeback. You know, after the bracket reset, he's just really found the right timing for frame traps and found the right rhythm to make Ohio-ishness feel either comfortable to press or feel too anxious to just sit still.
Yeah,
and it's been paying dividends for J-Rock the whole time.
It is the Bison special. I mean, that's the main game plan of Bison. What can Alex really do when you can't keep him at bay?
Yes. Couldn't have said it better. Oh, catches him with the cross up. Immediately goes for the tick through there, and just like always, Ohio-ishness was ready. Seems to be basically unthrowable. Oh, but look at this rush down. All the jump-ins, all the Devil's Reverse, all the plus frames, and now he's knocked down in the corner where he has been desperate to try and find an answer defensively.
V-trigger activation is now scary for JDZ. JDZ can use Psycho Crush. Whoa!
Wow, so early. Very preemptive. Okay. Added range on that light punch SPD. Yep, that was a situation where he was plus after that after that Psycho Crusher. Okay. Oh, he could have gone into Psycho Crusher there. Decides to go for the command grab.
Nice. That was a good V reversal in my opinion. Oh, come here.
Oh, is he dead? Not quite.
1 HP. Don't challenge it, Ohio. Oh, he challenged it. What? I'm stupid.
Yeah. Well, honestly, from that moment, it was a good opportunity. He had taken a couple pokes. He had taken a couple pokes of the block string, and that was the perfect time to throw out your far-reaching stand forward.
Oh, the trade.
Look at all this chip damage. My God.
Good V reversal.
Oh,
the
big
crush
crotch
counter.
counter, yes. Oh, and catches him out of that. All the recovery. Okay, not quite enough to stun. And the forward throw is gonna do it. Everybody cracks at the end.
This is tournament point.
It is. It is. What a monumental comeback. He just has had so much inertia behind him after the first couple games there, and it's just been near impossible for Ohio-ishness to slow him down.
Oh, the crush counter. Ohio is playing offensively. He's completely changed his game plan.
He's dead. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be more than enough. There it is. Follow up with the knee drop, and now putting a game on the board. He's not going out quietly.
Alex wins.
Ohio has just completely changed his game plan.
Yes.
We've seen the game plan. He would hit and run, you know, try and play aggressive, try and counter-poke Bison. You can't really counter-poke Bison. I mean,
That's hard.
He has so many plus frames, but now Ohio is just like, this is it, I'm going ham. And he goes in constantly, trying to get as many plus frames of Lariat as possible, and then mix it up with Command Grab. The Alex way.
Back to neutral here. Another whiff punish. Blocking that out. And there, yep. Was able to get the punish there with the down jab, but no special follow-up afterwards. And no, he does find himself, you know, at a big light. Oh, that's huge punishable, but he misses his opportunity. Oh, hey, Saint Cola. Thank you so much for the subscription, my dude. I hope you're doing great. Good stuff, commentating the Guilty Gear bracket the other day. But thank you for stopping by. We greatly appreciate it.
Say cola!
Alright. Ohio-shin is trying to fight his way back out of the corner here. And there's still just this tentativeness, right? You know, neither one of them wants to commit too much. They're getting a little nervous. Okay, there's the forward throw. And yeah, and now he has the side switch. He blocks it out. Now again, that stamina kick has been doing work, but he is ultimately going to get crush countered and put into the dirt. And now, after such a crazy turn of events, JDZ again finding himself at tournament point. Is he going to be able to finally close this out and put the nail in the coffin?
Again, I see Ohio is just trying so hard to grab that offensive turn. It's really difficult. I see him trying to stomp after a few jabs. He's got full bar of meat, and he can use EX chop, he can do anything to try and get the aggression. But whether he gets crush countered or not, it's super scary.
Yes. Alright. Oh, I love that V reversal. Yes, go in, get your plus frame side switch. Perfect. Now you have this opportunity offensively. Oh my gosh! Gets corner switched for his trouble. Okay, doesn't get crossed up there, but that's okay. I love that V reversal. Go for the SPD. There it is. Yes, one more. Man, this is tense. There's not a lot of life on either side. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Okay, there's the desperation activation. Oh, he was not close enough to put him in block stun. He was so nervous. He was so worried about trying to close that round out. Ohio-shin just backed off calmly, let him make his mistake, and did what he had to do.
Oh, the miss meeting. Oh no, but it's okay. Ohio's just playing a bit more defensively, he kind of has to. Oh, beautiful.
Nice. There, and we're starting to see those come out a little bit more. Okay, out of range for the SPD, but that's okay. Oh, no anti-air there. He could have gone for crouch first. A ton of damage. Yep, put him in the ground, get the Oki. Okay, another one. There's the activation point. Nice. And now what's an interesting oh my gosh, what a whiff punish. What's an interesting strategy here, right, is that Ohio-shin has been going for so many V reversals to stop the approach from JDZ that it's making him miss out on the opportunity for V-trigger. So I have to wonder if maybe that's a strategic choice from... Is he dead? He is! And J-Rock closes it out, finally putting the nail in the coffin, putting a stop. Halt! You are not going to make this comeback. I'm going to close this out. I earned this with that bracket reset. He is your Casual Fighters 8th edition champion. JDZ getting the lion's share of that $150 prize pool.
It is a really sad occasion to see Ohio-ishness. The prodigal son, really. He's been amping himself up, this massive character arc of over 3 tournaments, to try and take that crown. But sadly, as his final tournament in this division, he couldn't make it. But that's just the way it is. That's how you achieve growth. It's like an anime. Yes. You get beat down, and then you rise back up again.
The Shonen arc. The Shonen arc. This is
exactly.
Right now. He's gonna go. He's gonna be terrorizing the CFN. He's gonna have a little bit of his villain moment where he's like, "Is it even worth it to try and be the good guy? Maybe I'm just gonna be an asshole. I'm just gonna go ham, gonna terrorize these lower ranks, and then he'll finally see the light and come back stronger as the protagonist that we need finally claiming that crown back, but today it is JDZ. J-Rock pulling through with that Bison, you know, just coming back from such a deficit. You know, it seemed so obvious that Ohio had it in the bag. We saw him clawing against AO Perp, and he just brought it all the way back, carrying the momentum all the way through grand finals and winning in the end. Shout outs to him, really great performance, and we hope to see him back.
Hell yeah. Congratulations to JBJR.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, it'd be great to get an interview. Do you, real quick, JB, do you want us in there too, or do you just want to interview him? It's fine either way. Okay. Sure. We are back. Oh, okay. Yeah, and you know, again, just thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, those who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you again, Famished, for the raid. And again, thank you everybody for the donation and contribution to the match arena. It means so much to us. You know, like we've been talking about, JB is kind enough to donate $100 of his own money to this event every time he puts it on for a free to enter tournament. It costs you nothing to enter, and you get the chance to win the lion's share of that prize. But with you guys supporting it, it means even more to the competitors, means more to us on the production side of things, so thank you so much. And it looks like we do have J-Rock in here. Congratulations on winning. No, it looks like no J-Rock yet. Maybe he's getting things situated. Also, you know, while we're waiting, I want to take a moment. I really appreciate that this particular segment is something that you do, JB. I think I really love when tournaments do it, but I think it's especially important for lower level tournaments like this because it gives the opportunity for feedback, and it also gives the opportunity for us as viewers and commentators and production to get some insight into their thought processes, and I think it's important to go back and analyze that as a like up and coming player. So I really appreciate that you take the time to do this. Yeah. Right. He's in here.
He's back in.
Yep. Yes. For sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello? Oh no.
You guys.
Ah, hey!
Oh!
Congratulations,
Man.
J-Rock. Good
I
stuff.
never- Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shoot, I had like just as rough a time with Discord as I did the grand final. God damn. How you guys doing? Hey man, I can't complain. You know, that was real sweaty. That was about as hard as I've ever sweated, I think, playing a video game of my life. I gotta tell you. I mean, he was destroying me. Like, I mean, I couldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, like, man, just like a turnaround. I don't even know what happened, honestly. I gotta go back and watch the tape. But yeah, I was listening to you guys the entire time, you know, trying to get some insights, and you guys gave me a couple tips, like, you know, first and foremost, stick with Bison. You know, you guys weren't feeling the G. I respect that.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it was it was a lot of fun. This was so much fun, man. Big shout out to JD, man, putting up 100 of your own money, man. I think that's super dope, man. I think that's so cool. I love when, like, you know, people try and build communities, and this is like, you know, Coupon actually put this in AO Perp's chat. Like, me and AO Perp are homies, and so we were both talking, like, you know, so when we actually played in losers finals, that's like the 1,000th match we played. So
For sure.
we actually ran sets before the tournament. We actually literally went 4-4 in the first two.
Of course.
So, yeah, man. So that was actual canon, man. But yo, shout out to the commentators, man. You guys are really, like, you know, top notch.
Oh, thanks.
You guys killed it. I've actually heard Mr. Mostafles in a couple other tournaments, man. I've always been impressed. Dude definitely knows his stuff.
Thank you.
This was dope.
I want to ask you a couple questions. So, out of all the matches you played today, do you feel like the grand finals match was the hardest?
I mean, definitely. Grand finals is always hardest just because of, you know, because of the amount of stress. Like, even if you try and tell yourself you're not feeling it, you try and like talk yourself into, like, oh no, it's not a big deal. It's like, you know, it's really not. I mean, it's really, like, it's guaranteed to be the hardest situation, and it was, you know. Even when I started to actually win and get some momentum and start to feel good, like, I don't think that took away the nerves at all. I think it was just, you know, maybe it helped out in some way, but man, I don't know. I was still sweating right the way to the end. Actually, I was sweating until the very last second when I knew it was gonna kill. I'm like, there's no way I'm dropping this, and you know, just for that last cycle ball. So I had 1 second apiece that entire time. Other than that, it was pretty hectic, man. It was wild.
So another question that I have, do you, like, what were some, like, actual cognizant adjustments that you made? You know, going throughout the set after the bracket reset, what were some adjustments that you made where you noticed he was doing this thing or you were doing that thing and it was either helping or hurting you? How did you adjust accordingly, and what was your thought process for that, if you have anything that sticks out?
Honestly, it was kind of like, it was a little bit of what you two guys were saying. You were saying, you know, stick with the Bison. The Bison looks a little cleaner. I actually main G for the majority of the time I played this game. I kind of picked up Bison in earnest kind of at the beginning of the year. I played him before, but, you know, and then I kind of decided to make the switch in terms of mains. Just maybe like in, I don't know, maybe in May.
Okay.
So yeah, but I think that was one thing, was kind of like, I think that maybe helped me focus a little bit. You know, it kind of cemented, you know, you guys kind of cemented what I should have already known. It's like, you know, play the character even playing more, play the character that's stronger. And I think when I was pressuring him a lot and I was able to kind of win neutral by just pushing him backwards, and I once again, I heard you guys talking about it, you know, like, you know, he's in the corner. He says, okay, I gotta focus on getting him in the corner, because Alex, super strong character in neutral, you know, has a command throw, all of, like, Alex especially now is I think a pretty good character. But if, like, you know, you guys kept saying corner, and I'm like, you know what, corner, what am I doing? Just try everything I can, push him back, you know. And so that's what I kept doing. I just kept trying to put him in the corner. That was the entire game plan. I mean, I wish I could give you a better answer than that.
No, you know, sometimes the simplest answer is the best one, right? And so it's important that you were able to recognize that that was going to be the easiest strategy for you to get the upper hand, and you didn't really sway from it. So now here is the $1 million question. What the hell happened at the end of that one round where you threw out the EX Psycho and you teleported, and like somehow your character models like fucking switched sides? What the hell? I've literally never seen that happen.
So when Bison does, so I throw out the EX Cycle Ball, and when you get a ton of plus frames,
Yeah.
on V Skill 2 teleport, and it also kind of locks him down a little bit. It makes him either jump or just hold it. And what he did was something that can actually work, maybe with a different character that has backdash with less total frames, but he backdashed. So he backdashed, and when the character backdashes, right as you start V Skill 2, you go to the other side. You end up in front of them. And then so he backdashed, and that's why he got hit. And that Psycho Ball actually has an insane amount of hitbox. Like the hitbox is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, he kind of got hit right on the edge of it as he was probably in the frames of his backdash. So like when that happened, and I heard you guys kind of go nuts, and of course I went nuts because I got around, and that was kind of early on in the comeback, so he was kind of messing me up a little bit.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it really was.
I think so. Shit, I would have been shook. I was shook commenting. I didn't even know what the hell was happening. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. No, it was just kind of like one of those things where it's like it's a lucky thing that happens, but I mean, we take those. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like,
to the tune of $150, we absolutely take those.
Yeah, man. Yo, but I mean, yeah, there was. But once again, man, big shout out to you guys, man. You two guys on the desk, because really, like, it was almost like having like an unwilling coach. You guys kind of just kept talking, and I just kept okay. Just listen to them. These guys are better players than you. Just listen to what they're saying. It's okay to try to change things up a little bit,
sure,
and maybe do what they think is a better idea. Instead of I'm trying to play footsies, and it's like, no, you're playing Bison. Just stand heavy kick in his face and hope it works.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to you guys, man, really, because I cannot stress it enough, man. You guys really help me turn that around. I'm sitting there, I'm listening to your commentary, I'm trying to take it in, and it's like every time I listened is something kind of went in my favor. So I honestly can't thank you guys enough, man. It was super helpful, kind of on a level you probably don't even know.
That'll be $45, please. Actually,
I don't know, we can negotiate. You know what I mean? We can.
So
I don't know
far,
about 45, but
I mean, that's the going rate. I don't make the rules. So anyway, I wanted to pass it over to Hei-Yu. I've been doing most of the talking. Did you have anything you wanted to add or any questions you wanted to ask? What did you think of the match?
In terms of the questions, I only have one, and that is, well, I had two, but you asked the other one. What did you think to the Bison Alex matchup in general?
I mean, I think if you were talking about players like maybe a Diamond and up, I think Bison wins. I think that if you're talking about players that are like better at the game than I am, who are good players, I think that it's probably like a 6-4 in Bison's favor. I think that Bison can kind of maul Alex, and Alex, a lot of characters who don't have reversals, you really just have to hold that. Bison can kind of just stay on you, kind of just stick to you, similar to some other characters like Cammy, and just kind of stay in your face, and you have to use up your V meter and V reversal, or you have to V shift, and so I just kind of I think that that's probably, if you were to take the meta of the matchup, it probably is in Bison's favor. Alex of course has insane comeback factor, but I think that if you're talking about just straight matchup, yeah, I definitely think it's in Bison's favor.
Ooh,
maybe
actually,
not my Bison in particular. I think when you get to lower ranks, like our ranks, it's maybe a little bit different. I think the maybe the matchup changes a little bit. I think maybe it kind of skews more towards Alex's favor, but I think in the overall meta, definitely Bison.
Okay.
That's a really interesting insight. One more question. Going into the Alex matchup once more, if you got more experience on, say, even though you have a lot more experience on G, it seems like your hands just fit Bison more. Does that make you want to practice G a bit more?
Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Because I've put more hours into this game with G than anyone else. Actually, when G first came out is when I got this game, and so yeah, it was right around Evo 2018. So Yeah, I kind of started just playing G from the beginning, and I was so terrible. Like, I wanted to switch characters like 10 times, but G's so cool. It's like, I mean, I gotta just pick the coolest character. That's what they say to do, right? So
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. And so I just kind of stuck with him, and eventually, you know. But I definitely think my G has slipped a little bit. I think he's probably a better matchup for Alex. Like exactly what you guys were saying. You guys were talking about how it's definitely hard for Alex to get in. He's got to kind of navigate the fireball and normals. But my timing just was not there. You know, I think being sharper, doing exactly what you guys said to keep bringing it back to the same thing. You know, stick with the person who you're sharper with, and that's what I did. I was able to get one game, so I'm happy about that. My G's not dead, but it's just not the same, you know. Like,
I love those command grabs. I really like the command grabs you did with the in the corner, especially. You know, that little mix-up. I saw that one mix-up. I think Smug likes to pattern it when you do the spin kick, and then the command grab. I love it. I love that.
You know, I tried for it again, and I ran out of V-trigger, and it would have given me the round. But it was it definitely was not working out for me. Like you have to, it was a better idea to go back to Bison just for, you know, who I'm better with right now. Definitely, it's got to be Bison. So, you know, going back there was definitely, that was the look.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, man. I will do. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Cool. All right.
Congratulations again, man.
Oh, appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, JB, for putting on this tournament, man. This is mad cool. I'm telling you, people need to like get in these things because like this is so much fun, man. It really is. If anybody's listening, get in the tournament, man. These tournaments are hype. Yo, we have A-level commentary. We got a proper prize pool, like $150. Come on, like this is crazy. So here, get in the tournament if you're not in already, man. That's all I can say. All right, take it easy, guys.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, man.
Later, buddy. Awesome work.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was muted the whole time. Thanks, AO Perp. I appreciate that. Hey, everybody. I'll start this over. Well, yo, big shout outs again to the HMD crew. I'm going to go ahead and start shouting them out in the chat here, so make sure you guys go check them out. They don't, Epidemic 006 is one that streams, so make sure you guys go check out his streams, man. He does a lot of gaming stuff, but he also makes a lot of music. So make sure you guys go check it out. He has the links to everything on his Twitch. Next up, man, make sure you guys go check out 0B032. That's my boy. Big shouts out to him, man. He's working on an RPG game that he's been making by himself, all assets and everything, man. Make sure you guys go check that out, dude. Yeah, he's putting in the work, man. Also, another music guy. Also, actually is on the Street Fighter V 25th anniversary soundtrack.
Oh, that's so tight.
Yes, he's the one.
Sick.
Yeah, he's the one that did the Cody track on there.
Nice.
So sick.
Yeah. Yes, we got producers here. I am also a former producer myself, but another producer you definitely should be checking out is my boy JBJR Fisher, man. So if you guys have not checked the podcast, he's the one that does the hood lore segments on there, which is amazing and hilarious. We just finished up Tekken 7 story today on the podcast, so make sure you guys do that. So shout out all my crew, man, all my family. Those are my brothers. So make sure you guys check them out on their social medias. All their Twitch and Twitters are there. And yeah, again, shout outs to my commentary crew here. Hei-Yu, man. Just the improvement is getting insane, man. I'm like, man, that's what I wanted to do, man. Because as also a rookie commentator myself, man, trying to like come through and be able to like get some gigs, be able to kind of really work things together. And this is all real. This is all good for your reel, man. Make sure you keep doing that. Make sure you keep using it. And of course,
I've been working on it.
Absolutely, man. I gotta work on mine too. So, but speaking of reels, man, make sure you guys go check out. Shout out to Mr. Mostafles, man. Like, you've been here since day one. I appreciate you so much. Like, coming in, like offering your services, putting them through, and like I said, man, it really helps a lot, man, that you coming through and just keep knocking it out.
Very, very happy to help. Like I've told you before and say every broadcast, I really think this is something special, and I think it's something that's very important in the fighting game community. I think the tournaments that you are throwing really provide a service that are really easily overlooked, because a lot of times people forget about the lower level players and like what it's like to maybe be nervous to enter a big tournament. And so having something like this where, you know, you're fighting amongst your peers, and it's specifically bracketed so that, you know, you're fighting people around your same skill level. You're not going to fight somebody who's won Evo, right? So it's important to have that kind of environment for them to learn and gain confidence in, and I'm always happy to be a part of this.
Great, man. Absolutely, and I'm just glad to have you here, man. Absolutely. But yeah, last but not least, I will be taking a very long vacation starting on Thursday. So I will be out the country for a while, so I probably won't be able to get a stream in for 2 weeks. But
that's all right, you've earned it.
Man, you guys really helped out a lot coming here. I saw a couple of subs. Big shout out to St. Cola, man. Like one of my teachers in this commentating gig, man. Just whew, thank you very much for that. And again, like I said, big shout outs to El Chicote as well. We're actually going to be rating him. I think he's still streaming right now. So we are going to be rating El Chicote. Big shout outs for him coming through and be able to get on the podcast, be a guest on the Casual Fighter Day. Man, today, even with the hiccups and everything that was happening, I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate everything, the way everything went down. And I got 2 announcements before we close it out. First things first, there will be another Fighting Goals tournament soon. I'm going to try to see if we can put it together, and I hope that we get enough people so we'll be able to actually pull it off this time. I'm going to try to see about, I'm still thinking about where we're going to split it up between the regions, East and West. I think it's going to be beneficial for everyone. But hopefully we get enough people to be able to kind of fill both brackets. But if you only fill one, and it is what it is, we'll try to see if we can work something out to put the other players like in here. Because as you can see, man, we had players from Canada, Mexico, and all coasts of the US. And this is actually like the first tournament I've heard like not a complaint about that, which is weird because it's Street Fighter 5.
Right. Right.
So that's something that I'm going to take into account. But yeah, again, the Fighting Goals tournaments are going to come back very shortly. And last but not least, I am going to announce this today. Diamonds or Unbreakable tournaments. That means everybody is open. That means anybody comes through. That's going to be the official just open bracket tournament, open league tournament. Everybody's coming through in. So Diamonds or Unbreakable tournaments are coming soon. I'm going to get like all the graphics and everything for that ready to go. But yeah, man. That's it. That's pretty much everything that's happening on there. Make sure you guys go follow me on social media. I'm on literally just look up LOJB3 and you'll find me. I'm everywhere. You just Google that, you're fine. Well, again, much love to Hei-Yu, much love to Mr. Mostafles. I'm gonna go take care of these players here really quick, and we're gonna raid El Chicote. And yeah, man, I have nothing else to say. Much love to y'all. Peace out, everybody.
Thank you so much. Take it easy.